What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darian Gilliam, aka Black Flags Matter, back at y'all again with another edition of the NR2003 Madness series on BFM. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Tonight's streams have a little bit of a different twist to it, though. We are joined by the one and only Lefty. How's it going, bro?
It's going just about as good as I thought it'd go, to be honest with you.
No.
Busy
We
day.
had like a bunch of last minute audio issues before we went live. Got everything figured out with less than a minute to spare. So let me know how the audio sounds in the chat below. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So really quick, by the looks of it, tonight will be officially the first ever race of the Lefty Pro Series. So Lefty, kind of explain how the series came about.
This initially started as it was supposed to be a showcase of all sorts of NR 2003 designers, all sorts of NR 2003 painters, all using the same mod, same template. I picked a couple of five, essentially just because the mod was really easy to paint on. The hood and the fenders connect really well. Like usually mods don't have that, so I thought it'd be really easy for from beginners to experts to design their own car and be featured in an offline race, right? Online is a little difficult to handle because it has to deal with a lot of different talents and a lot of different people. Whereas offline, it's like the lottery, but it's NASCAR, right? If you just even out all the ratings. I used to be a part of an offline series that I worked on with a couple other people called the Berks Twitter Cup series. I'm not sure if a lot of people are familiar with that.
Yeah, I remember
Uh,
that.
it's a little like that, but it's a little more evened out, and it has a different primary focus on it. And I started this like December last year, and school told me, "Hey, what if you just like had less time on your hands?" And I was like, "It's fine." Yeah, So it took a long time. We finally got everything sorted out. There was 127, I think, entries. Originally, I
Yeah,
thought I was
it's
like,
a
oh, there'll be
lot.
like 50 or 60 people signing up for this. It'll be fine, right? I can handle this. And then I highly underestimated how many people want to be a part of this. And the turnout was fantastic. There's a lot of people that popped off on their own schemes. A lot of people who are part of this are really excited for it. I had a lot of people help me out and say, hey, just a heads up, this guy isn't in a division, or hey, my name was entered it wrong. So I want to thank all
Yeah.
those people for helping me out because I had a little bit of help in the start. I had Robert Dorman try to make a spreadsheet at the start of it, and he quit.
Oh, he quit.
We had a few people working on it, but it kind of pittered out. But I felt terrible that this wasn't going, so I had to get it up and going somehow.
We
And
yeah,
when you came in, you're like, oh, I'd love to announce it. I was like, okay, perfect.
of course,
Okay,
dude.
we can finally get this going.
And it's
So
not just one race tonight, too. So basically, the way the format tonight is going to work, the way it's gonna work tonight is, I don't know how many cars are in each division per se. We'll go over that, but the basic jinx of tonight's format is 20 laps each race. There's going to be five separate divisions. The top five from each race in each division will move on to the finale. Did I get that right?
yep,
All right,
it's
perfect.
gonna be 20 laps each. Each division has roughly between I think the smallest division was at I want to say 27 or 28, and the biggest division is at 35. So
Yeah,
it's
so
roughly between those two numbers.
so we're gonna go over it really quick. So in the Allied division, we have 31 total, and then in the Blue Emu division, we have 33, and then the K2 division has 33 as well. The off-axis division also has 33, and then lastly, the Peak division has the most with 37. So this is definitely going to be a bunch of cars. Yeah, definitely for sure a bunch of cars in tonight's race. And like I said, the finale is extremely exclusive. Only 5 cars from each division, all set for one 15-lap shootout, and also no cautions nor damage tonight as well. Just gonna showcase the looks of the cars and stuff. And the way we have the AI set up is gonna make for some spectacular racing as well. Now the
Yep.
settings for tonight's race, Daytona, obviously as it says in the title, but at night, nighttime Daytona. 100% for strength AI, and then only 20 laps, no pit stops. Now, should we do the full pace lap or no?
Just put it to the short one, but we are
right.
actually doing cautions.
All right.
There are cautions for these
Oh,
races.
yeah, okay.
We did some test races, and we had some feedback from some of the people in the series, and they agreed we want cautions.
Yeah, that's right.
Usually we'd see a big wreck and the field would spread out, and we wouldn't really get as tight, compact racing to the finish, and it'd be really spread out. Wouldn't give a lot of people a chance to win at the end. So we did decide on doing cautions. It'll be the same for the finale. So yeah, 100% race length. Weather set to 70. No damage. Yellow flags. That should be just pick roster. Go to ally. We'll start from the top. We're
gonna work our way down.
We'll work our way down to the biggest roster.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna work our way all the way down, all the way from Ally to Blue Emu to K2, and then off axis, and then peak. So we're gonna go down the running order. Really quick, 136 people watching, only 50 likes. Make sure to click the like button, everybody. We are about to get started. Now, one final thing too. There will be no signups for tonight's event. Pretty much you're 3 months late if you're not already in at this point. Pretty much everyone who's in it signed up for it months in advance. We're finally getting it going officially tonight. So appreciate you guys just tuning in. And if you're in, root on your car. If not, just enjoy the NR2003 content. Okay, so we are about to begin tonight's action with the Ally division. So let's go down by number. Let's see. We have Jackson Garcia in the number 2. Looks to be one of the Jordan Anderson schemes on a Gen 4 car. We have Nick Rotten in the Sonic entry, and then the 12 of David Phillips in the 3M12 car. Then
I got a quick question real quick.
Oh, what's up?
Is it possible to share your screen? I'm a little delayed. I
think
you could share the screen on Zoom, can you?
Okay. Let me check that out really quick. See, if I share the screen,
I should have sorted this out.
Oh no, it's all good. No, if I share the screen, it might come up like a bit laggy for you on your end, but let me check it. Let me just check really quick.
Hold on. I should have. Shoot.
Oh yeah, I can share it. Yeah. Here
okay, cool. Because that way I'll get proper reactions.
There you go. Can you see it?
Happening.
Can you see it?
I can see it. It doesn't matter if it's super laggy. It's all right.
All right, so let me make sure. I gotta make sure I get my stream back up. Oh, yeah. Now everything's out of whack for me now. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I can because it picked up. It ended up picking up that instead, I believe. Yeah. So it ended up picking up that.
I'm gonna do my best to do analysis.
All right. Yeah. Just do your best.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No,
pretty much we're doing all this stuff last minute, guys. Just getting like the last minute jinx of everything, just like sorted out. All right. Just give me a second. All right. Let me exit out of this because like the window's all messed up now because we had to click out of that, and then let me open it back up. But yeah, no, we're basically just gonna run down the Allied division. And oh my goodness, it's asking for controller settings. It always asks for my controller settings every single time. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you have to make sure that if you have a controller hooked up, you have to make sure it's on.
Ugh.
And then every single time, if you don't have it on, it's gonna do that thing where it's like, ooh, okay,
you gotta calibrate the settings pretty much, even though I'm not gonna use them. Yeah, it happens. All right, let me. Oh, why is it?
Oh, and one more thing. Before you start, make sure you have the 001 car selected in the player selection.
For the Ally division?
For like all the races, because it'll select a
that's right. I knew I was forgetting something. That's right. Yeah, I gotta select a car that isn't racing tonight.
Better late than
yeah.
Trust me.
I don't want to take someone's spot.
This is essentially just the Lefty Pro Series. It's better late than never. So
let's see. Let me pick the you said the 01 or something like that?
Yeah, if you go to player info, you'll select the 001, I believe is what it is. It's the Lefty show car, is what it is.
Oh, okay.
So like if you do the little drop down thing, I think it should be.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah, I just selected on the like one of your Lefty schemes. It's like a number 9.
Yeah,
Mickey
I think
scheme?
that's just the name of the car file that someone sent. Let's see here. It'll be towards like the go back to like the drop down thing. It's gonna be towards the hundreds. So you have to scroll through all the
gotcha.
all you have to, it's in numerical order.
Gotcha.
So if you go all the way down, sorry, it's lagged on my side. I can't tell if you're
no, I see
right
the
one.
show car. I got it.
Okay, yeah, make sure you have
Dodge.
that one selected so that way it doesn't X out somebody else, because if you run that car, they won't be able to run.
All right, I got you, man. All right, so all good. Got all that stuff set up. Now let's go back into Opponent Manager, and let's get this going. So really quick, here's a rundown of the field. We have the 2, the 00, the 12, the 18, and I like these schemes. I really love these schemes too. Just very unique schemes.
I was really, really impressed.
Yeah, you guys did amazing. So if you see your car, let me know down in the chat if you see your entry. But this is the Allied division. That'll be
Hate Carnation. Ben was supposed to make your car, and I'll just say this: I'll make sure you're in the next one. Make sure I'll put you in the Clout division or whatever. I'll make sure you're racing against P Money and Bread or whatever.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're in it tonight, guys. BFM's officially in it. We're in the Cloud division, I guess.
Yeah, you're in the pink division. Yeah. So you're in the big boy one.
Yeah, so we're in the big boy one, I guess. But we're gonna start off with the Ally one.
It's really dated because it's got the old Bubba Wallace number, so it's 43 and not 23.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh, I like this scheme right here. I love this 80 scheme too. It's just cool to see all of you like creative geniuses just like all showcase all of your schemes in one thing too. So I appreciate Lefty putting this entire thing together. I love the Red Bull scheme, by the way. I love the Red Bull 85 or no 82. Here's the 85. And then oh yeah, I gotta have the Pfizer. Oh, Pfizer 90%. The 90%. I love the 90% at the end.
Yeah, people had to get creative with the numbers because like I said, when the sign-up started filling up, people had to start. I said, it's okay, you can do triple digits or numbers or letters or whatever. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I might be a little slow in showcasing the cars. I just want to make sure that everybody sees them, all the entries. Oh, this is my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite for the Allied Division race, the 25 Pepsi scheme, throwback to Jeff Gordon. Love it. Love it, bro. A couple of Reese schemes in this as well, too, so y'all are very creative. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight and competing. Let's see, Colgate, and we got the 210. Oh yeah, and this is like another cool thing too. We have like the numbers like in the hundreds as well. So gives it that like NASCAR 07 fantasy driver feel, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if the multiplayer car is selected. That's just if you're in multiplayer selections.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that. Whenever I join online races, I'll join as like the wrong car, so I'll have only a single player car selected.
All right.
Happens all the time.
We are ready, guys. We are ready, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off tonight's Lefty Pro Series night at Daytona. So let's go over the settings really quick. No damage. Yellow flags are on. 20 laps for each race. We will go through each division in alphabetical order, starting with the Allied division in a moment. 100% for the strength. And the weather is clear with only the temperatures being at 70 degrees. Here we go. We're about to start it. You ready, Lefty?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. How far is the delay, though? Is it, like, really bad, though? Or?
The delay is, like, a good 10 seconds.
Oh, it's 10 seconds? I thought
let me refresh the stream.
You try and refresh it.
Oh, I've gotten that. All right.
Jeez. I thought it would be, like, 3.
Finish your mid fade. Just shut up. I'm not getting ad block. I'm not equipped. All right. I am looking at Daytona 2020 BBMC night, and it's showing the track info thing.
All right, I'm about to start. All right, I'll start it, and then we're gonna go a pretty good gauge on how far the delay is. All right, here we go. The Allied division is about to kick off right now. The first ever race in the Lefty Pro Series. All right, let me know how the delay is on there.
All right. Your mouse is about to hit continue. It's gonna hit continue in a second here. There we go.
All right, so yeah, all right, we got a gauge. All right, so we'll just go with
It's
it.
all right. It's all
Yeah.
right. I'll let you be the Mike Joy, right? And
All right, awesome.
I'll be uh I'll be Vince Welch in the
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah. We'll get your analysis probably on the caution laps more than likely, but
Yeah,
I'll take it from here definitely.
I'll just hear you scream whenever a wreck happens, and I'll wait.
Pretty much. So really quick, here's the rundown, ladies and gentlemen. Let me change up the camera angles really quick. So here is the starting lineup. If you see your car, let me know where you will be starting in the chat. 31 entries tonight. Lefty, who do you think will win race 1 in the Ally division?
Just out of the generosity that I gotten out of Gwen, they helped me a lot with the 25 car. I have as my winner for this race. They've always been helping me out with this car set, but I also want to pick the Royalty Graphics. They made so many cars for this car set. So many cars. You can see that crown logo on a lot of these cars in all these divisions.
And I love the pace truck, by the way. The pace truck, oh my goodness, look at that pace truck. It's so beautiful.
I made that when I was half asleep.
Oh, he's so talented,
it was like
bro.
3 a.m.
Oh, so nice.
It was cool. I should do more. I made a good joke. I was like, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna start making pace trucks and pace cars. I just need to change a pace on my designs.
Yeah.
And I literally said change of pace on accident, and everyone thought it was hilarious.
Really quick, before we get started, thank you so much, Trevor, for becoming an official BFM channel member. I appreciate it. Love it.
Oh, shoot. Jarrett, we got to get you signed up in
here. Yeah. We got to get you signed up. Yeah, we got to have to get him a car. Shoot. All right. So here we go, folks. We are about to get started here. Let me advance it here. We will get the commands, and then we will get that command to say, gentlemen, start your engines. Here we go.
Yes, Zach. It will be saved as this will all be saved, right?
All right, say it again. I didn't hear you.
There was a question in chat.
Oh.
Zach said, is the stream going to be saved to a video?
No. Yeah, the stream is going to be left up. It's going to be left alone. That's what we always do in these NR2003 streams. Yeah, trust me, it'll be left alone.
Yep, and we're gonna be. I'll be looking over the replay, do the results and whatnot, so that we will be able to keep track of points. However.
All right, here we go.
However, I figure out the points are gonna be done.
Yep, exactly. So here we go, folks. The cars are rolling. 31 cars to start off in this Allied division. Remember, only the top 5 will advance. So a win is cool, but in reality, you just have to finish inside the top 5. 20 laps. Here at Nighttime Daytona 2020, pace truck is about to head in as we will officially get the Lefty Pro Series underway. Green flag is out. The 2021 Lefty Pro Series has officially begun. And the 25 got a massive jump there. And looks like the rest of the high lanes following suit as well. But the 25 might take it to the bottom. If he can clear him in time, not quite. And the 26 will hold his own. Meanwhile, further back in the field, they're just trying to stay in line, trying to get that draft. Remember, only 20 laps in total, so it's not like we have 60, 80 laps like we usually do in these NR2003 events.
Practice races, the bottom line is where you want to be, but if you get enough cars on that top side and you start rolling down the backstretch, you can get a run and drop down to the bottom line quick enough.
Oh yeah, definitely. And they are not afraid to hit the back bumper too, even in the corner sometimes, but you're not supposed to do that, but we'll see what happens. And now the first lap is in the books. The 26 will lead it. And now they are starting to get formed up in the back again.
Everyone pay attention when they hit turn 3. That is shown to be calamity corner. Every single wreck that we saw in the practice races was pretty much entering turn 3. So anytime you see them pulling down the backstretch and they hit turn 3, pay attention.
And here comes the 68. The 68 got a huge run coming off the corner, and now he's going to get a gap. Doesn't want to get too far of a gap, however, because now they're about to get a huge run on him. You see the 35, the 74 and 29 making their way through the field. And already we see the top 2 starters are on they're on the outside line, but now they're just falling back, unfortunately. Is now inside the top 5 on lap 2. The 68, the 29, 74, 26, and 35. It's looking to be an extremely close battle within the top 5 battle.
This may look like a big field, but we saw just about the entire field cycle up to the front, cycle back multiple times throughout the entirety of the race. We all know how NR plate racing is. It's pretty much a lottery.
Pretty much a lottery on NR 2003. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide here for the transfer spot. And now the 29 is going to fall back. Looking further on in the back of the pack. They are duking it out here, and they keep riding that outside wall coming off of turn 4. At least one car has tried it. I don't know what line they're trying to form, but looks to not be working, unfortunately. And now 3 by 3 for the transfer spot at the moment. 1, 2 are all clear, but now they're starting to get 3 wide in positions 3rd all the way through 10th. Now they're going to get sorted out here as they're on the backstretch. The 68 has continued to hold his gap, too. Nobody seems to be getting the huge run on the leaders so far. But they've been jostling for positions further on in the pack, as now the 74 was riding the Larson line at Daytona. I don't know if that's the best line to be running here. See, it looks like they're barely brushing the wall there, but as they go by, no damage here. So, oh yeah, there's no damage on, by the way. So
they get awful close sometimes coming out of 4 most of the time. It's usually 4. I see cars get super close, but I'm not sure. I probably wasn't paying attention enough to see if they were ever hidden.
Well, they've been super close thus far, especially in positions 2 through 5, the transfer spots. As now the Sonic Toyota is now going to get P2, and alongside him looks to be the 45. Now he's coming through the pack. They're going to be 3 wide back here around 10th position. 3 by 3. As the 74 and 63 are trying to make that outside lane work. Trying to go 3 wide, but it's not working. In our last NR 2003 race at Daytona for the giant-ass American race, we had 3 by 3 racing practically the whole time. So a tad bit different this time. A lot of double file action, however, throughout most of the field.
Yeah, whenever it gets 3 wide here, it happens real quick in a hurry. That's a lot of the big thing that was noticed is most of the moves, like I said, are on the backstretch. The last lap pass, any of the passing throughout the race, that's when stuff usually gets real hairy. It starts on the beginning of the backstretch and starts in the entrance of turn 3.
And I mean, really, with these NR 2003 races, I mean, you never know what type of race you're going to get. You could get a perfect race with no cautions or just a straight-up shit show. You never know what's going to happen. Ever.
And it was shown in the practice race. We had someone flip clear over the fence and run the entirety of the race outside the track. So
exactly.
I mean, anything can happen. We could see someone go in the infield and try to run the race throughout the infield. We could see a repeat of the outside. Who knows? Sometimes it looks pretty nice and fancy and clean, and sometimes it looks like it came from a kindergartner's drawing. So it's usually a toss up. You know, who knows?
Here comes the 2. He got a gigantic run on the 68, but the 68 clearly has been the most dominant car so far. And now the 56, the Mountain Dew 56, is just, oh wait, the pace truck is out. Oh, we have a crash, the first crash of the night. Caution is out. Race back to the line. Let's see what the running order will be once they hit the line. And here's your top 10. But involved in that wreck, the 85, let's see, the 85, 82, the 12, and the 19. Let's get a replay really quick and see what happened here.
Looks like Carter Friesen got in it.
Yeah, might have been. I mean, and this happened further on in the pack too. So let's take a look here. Let's get a different camera angle.
I'm sure Nathan Keane's laughing his happy ass off right now.
Let's take a look really quick from the chopper view. Oh, the 12. It's like we talked about. It's like you talked about, Lefty. The 12 pulled a Brian
got a
Vickers
bad
2006 move there. Yeah, got a bad run there, and basically clipped the 85 into three other
that's where
cars.
we're gonna see most of the wrecks. Like I said, this backstretch is calamity. You'll see cars getting huge runs off the top side, and they'll try to cycle down, but the car going for a gap, it's not there.
We'll get
This type of stuff's gonna happen. At least it wasn't in the front of the pack.
Oh yeah, he was trying to.
In the back, we would have seen much worse.
He was trying to go 4 wide there, turned the 85 into the 19 and the 82. So the 82 and the 19 and also the 85 totally victims, while the 12, I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, all my in-car homies know. Give me a better duo of Carter Friesen and wrecking out of a race. I'll wait. It's never his fault.
Yeah. And we are approaching the halfway point. We are pretty close, but now we are under caution. Here is your running order as they hit the line. The 68 P1. Oh, hold on, let me go through the field. There we go. Let's change up the camera angles really quick. There we go. So currently P1, the 68 Coca-Cola machine. P2, the Jordan Anderson number 2 in P2. P3, the Mountain Dew 56. P4, the 18, and in P5, currently in the last transfer spot, is that 00 Sonic Toyota. And looking through the rest of the field, the 90% Pfizer Chevy, the 26, the 32 Canadian Tire entry, the 25 Pepsi throwback, and finally in the top 10, the Reese's Pieces 170 machine. Here's a look at the rest of the field so far. And looking back, there were some contenders. I thought at least would be contenders in the very beginning. Started as far as, P3, P4, all the way inside the top 10, are now sitting way outside of it. So you never know what you'll get with these NR races at Daytona. And really quick, let me go through some super chats. Ken Fellier, thank you so much for the $5. Hello, Kyle Raptor, driver of... You're doing one of those intros. Hold on, give me a second. Hello, Kyle Raptor, driver of the 07 for Robbie Gordon Motorsports in the Blue Emu division, telling everyone to drink Speed Energy. Hashtag sponsor placement. Absolutely, that's the right attitude right there. Appreciate it. Also, thank you very much to Leland Hill for becoming an official BFM channel member. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. You're awesome. Oh God.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get a statement on a couple drivers through Discord here.
Yeah.
Trying to get Carter's thoughts on what transpired.
Just what happened there. It looked to me, looked like the 12 was trying to be a hero on lap 7 or 8, whenever the wreck happened. Basically, pretty much turned 3 other cars there. Oh, just another look at the famous Pro Series, pace truck now. I love it. Now looking on through the field again as they go through the laps. Make sure to lick the like button, everybody. 209 people watching, only 104 likes. Make sure to lick the like button. What's up, Movement?
I do have a statement. I do have a statement from Carter Friesen.
What'd he say?
He said good. he's extremely happy about being in the rear. So
does not care.
He makes that place his home. It's okay.
Nice. And the next time we hit the line, we will be at the halfway point of race number 1. Remember, in the giant-ass American race at Daytona, 60 laps there, we had 0 cautions, believe it or not. And in the practice races, they were mostly just wreck fest, so I figured it'd be that. But no, so far, the racing thus far tonight has been way different than what we had in the other race. And I gotta say, it's been pretty good so far. Just gotta wait to get through these pace laps.
I will say the changes that have been made mechanically and digitally to the AI was the big one. As you guys have noticed, is bump drafting. Right, this is not those of you NR users that know what I'm talking about when editing INI settings. This is not the drafting distance. The drafting distance has been set to 1.5. Which is a pretty high setting typically for plate races. But what the change that was made was the D long pad distance has been set to 0, and you can never set it to 0 for speedways or short tracks because they'll just plow into each other every time they hit a braking zone. But here at plate tracks, there is no braking zone. You're flat out. So anytime the AI is on a back stretch, the front stretch, whatever, and there's a straightaway, they will bump each other. They will run into each other, and I set the drag to a very high amount so they don't get an astronomical run and just lick the stamp and send it through someone else's car. The runs are okay, right? And whenever you get to the entrance of return, you'll see them back off, simulating no locking bumpers in the turns. So it took a little bit to get me to this point where I figured out the AI and whatnot. I'm not sure if people have found this out, but I'm usually in my own little world when it comes to NR stuff. I usually don't go looking around looking like, oh, how am I gonna make my AI racing better? I usually just kind of do it on my own. So it's a little different, right? And the only other change besides that is the change I made to the Papyrus AI, INI, I think, whatever. I set the crash recovery setting to, instead of, I think it was at 0.15, it's now at 0.75. So the AI will attempt to recover from, I think it was a slip in of 75. I can't remember what it's supposed to mean, but they will attempt to recover from more wrecks. So they'll whip and slide all over the track.
Yeah.
And they won't lock up the brakes like
Perfect.
you see them do all the time. They won't lock up anytime they spin out. So there's a lot of different changes that have been made for the INI specifically for plate racing.
Yes, absolutely. Leland Hill, thank you so much for the UK $5. Hello, Leland Hill here, driver of the 54 Disney Plus Toyota. Start streaming today, or Mickey Mouse will cause your tire to explode.
Mickey Mouse in those practice races.
Yeah.
And then a lot of Mickey Mouse dialogue in the practice races.
Right.
Good God.
And then one final super chat. Jeff Mustang, thank you so much for the $5. Hello. Jacob here, driver of the 82 Red Bull Dodge Charger. Drink Red Bull. Hashtag Stan for Verstappen. And hashtag Checo. Absolutely. The lights are off.
Shout out to Jacob, fellow lad.
The lights are off on the pace truck. We are about to go back to green flag racing. We are just past the halfway point. Remember, the top 5 make it in only into the finale from this division. Currently, the 68 to 56, 18, and the 00 are the top 5. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back out. We have less than 10 laps to go in the Allied division. And immediately, the 68 is going to move to the bottom. And the 2 was going to go to the top. The 56 is going to go with the 2. Well, now everyone's going to go with the 68. As the 18 was left on the bottom there. And now the 2, here he goes, finally an opening on the restart. Now the 2 is going to get the run on the backstretch, and now everyone is going to move down to the bottom. But now the 18 is going to go for it. Potentially a 3-wide battle on our hands. Yes, it is. 3 wide for the lead. The 18 is going to get some help from the bottom, and so is the 2 on the top. But the 68 has no help. He was just leading, and he has no help now. Seems like most of the pack is going to try and get to the bottom. They just want to make the transfer spot. All you need is that 5th place run. Don't have to win the race. Now the 18 is going to have some help from the 26, as it looks like we might have another 3-wide battle. Yes, sir. 3 wide for P2. Between the 25, 26, and 2. As the Reese's Pieces machine is going to sit back there in P5, the final transfer spot on the bottom. 3 by 3 by 3 racing. And they nearly bump drafted into the corner. That's like the last thing you want to do. But you never know on these races. Here comes the 25, the Jeff Gordon throwback. Well, kinda, it's the 25, not the 24. It's about to take the lead as they hit the line here. The 18 is gonna try the side draft a little bit there. And oh my goodness, it is too close to call back in the transfer spots. The 25 is gonna try and protect the bottom here. Meanwhile, the 2 and 68, who were both 1-2 not too long ago, are now on the outside looking in. And here's currently the top 5 at the moment. The 68 is going to give the bumper to the 2. They're about to be 3 wide for the lead. We are about to see something familiar we saw in the giant-ass American race. 3 by 3 by 3 racing here amongst the entire pack. is about to take place. 6 laps to go as they hit the line. The target, 218, currently P1. But you know, even though it's 3x3x3, the potential for the big one is hanging over the pack at the moment. Pretty much every car theoretically is a contender right now. Everyone's amongst the pack. Oh, they're gonna get a little bit touchy right there. Oh, the 63 and the 35. I thought they were about to wreck it there for a second. They were able to hang on to it. Up front, the 218 has been able to hold on to the lead ever since grabbing it. 5 laps to go. Looking back in the transfer spots too, the 188 just barely missed out as they hit the line. Three wide for 5th. As now the top 3 spots, they're going to be on the bottom lane. Just trying to work together. If they were smart, they would just work together just to get into transfer spots. But this is NR2003 after all, so you never know.
Lottery attitude. Lottery attitude.
Here comes the 3. He's going to get a run on the bottom. And now the 188 nationwide entry will as well, trying to get the transfer spot. Here comes the Jack Daniels 98. Now the Target Chevy has some room up front. But now, looking further back in the field though, the contenders are starting to fall back. The 2 and the 68 were just leading this race, and now they're stuck on the outside. And now
keep in mind, if we see a caution, it'll be the race. They'll race back to the line.
Oh yeah, that's right. A reminder too. If a caution happens, 2003 rules. Within the final 5 laps, if a caution comes out, that's the race. And speaking of the race here, the race for the lead rages on. The 3 and the 188 were able to form a line on the bottom, leave the 218 hanging. And now the 98's gonna leave the 188 in the middle. He just needs some help. He might potentially take the lead here. And he is. He's immediately going to go for the lead. Oh my goodness, he was just P6 as they came off of turn 4. That's the beauty of Daytona. Get that run here. And now, the 383 Credit 1 entry. Where did he come from? Now he's about to battle for the lead here. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. A car went all the way. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's going to come back on the track. Oh, no, it's one of those deals we talked about. It's one of those deals we talked about, Lefty. The 19 was all the way down in the infield, came on the track full speed, the big one.
I'm waiting for it.
We were waiting for it to happen. Caution flag is out.
Now.
But that is the race. I think, yep, that is the race now.
Oh, good thing they didn't hit the top 5. That would have been...
Good thing we didn't hit the top 5. Sorry we didn't get the race, we didn't get the finish live, but was so distracted by the crash there. But we'll get the replay here, as it looks like the 383 Credit 1 Bank entry will win the Allied Division.
We got ourselves a Mickey Mouse finish, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like Gianni made it.
That was but here is your top 5. Now, keep in mind, too, this is NR 2003, so sometimes the AI love to pit all of a sudden, and they're still wrecking in the back there, too, far in the distance. But at the moment, as they hit the line, it'll be the 383, the 98, 32, the 3X,
and the 12.
Yes.
Oh,
the 12.
Boy. The 12
had the major comeback there, caused the earlier accident, and now potentially could transfer. Wow. Now it's not over though. We have to see if anybody pits.
They gotta cross the line.
Yeah, you never know.
Finish it up.
So
oh man,
we'll take a look at the replay after they cross the line of the wreck and see what happened there in the back. But it was just one of those cases on this game. The 19 came all the way back up across the track. And it looks like the top 5 are safe as they hit the white flag lap. Let's get a view. Let's get a replay of the 19 and see what happened there. It happened so fast, too, in the distance. I was like, okay, they're wrecking. But I think he's away from it. No, he's not. And then he just comes back across the track there.
Good old NR.
Oh,
Gotta love it.
went back a little too far. Here we go. So here's what happened here. Let's get a camera view on this. So on the backstretch here, 3 wide, just typical 3 wide racing. Looks to me, the 43. Yep. Yeah, 43 hooked him on the straightaway there.
Yeah, just going for a gap.
Yeah, just going
right
for it.
That yellow line.
But the 19 wanted to be a hero, hits the wall, still kept his foot. Oh my God. We got to go back and look at that. Just kept his foot in it there. And full speed. Oh, he got the payback. So he paid back the 43, obviously. He's like, all right, you took me out. I am going to take you and the rest of the field out here. Wow. Involved are the 19, the 85 once again, and then the 80 as well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, poor guy. But then looking, fast forwarding to the front of the pack, here was the race to the finish. Here was the battle for the final transfer spots. Yes, so the 12 ekes out the 185 there. Even after causing all of that chaos, the 12 persisted, and it looks as if he will transfer, but you gotta be. It's official as soon as they hit the line there.
You do have a statement from Carter Friesen once again. He said, "Let's fucking go" with 27 O's. He's extremely happy. Dude,
I'd be happy too. Caused the accident there, and it looks like the top 5 won't change here. Yep, they're gonna cross. They're gonna pass pit lane here.
I'm intrigued on that 12 making it in. That's something else. Did what they had to do.
Checkered flag is out. The 383 of Jacob here. Jacob will take home the victory in the Allied division. He will advance to the main event tonight, followed by the 98 of Poole, the 32 of I can't really say that last name. I'll just say Canadian Tire Entry.
That is Nathan Kiani.
Okay, Kiani. Yep. See, I'm just so afraid to say last names. I'm sorry.
Me too. Don't worry.
And then the 3X of Hal, he'll finish 4th. And then finally, getting that final transfer spot is Phillips in the 12 entry. Oh my goodness, what a race.
That's only race 1, man.
Only race 1.
Yeah. This race break, by the way, is brought to you by Rocket League. Has anyone seen the news yet? Darian, there is F1 and NASCAR in Rocket League now.
What?
Season 3, April 7th. We are going to see NASCAR and F1 in Rocket League.
Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Charlie Fuller with the prediction. Does anybody remember that Charlie Fuller designed render that had Zeus and a Zeus version of a Rocket League car in a render? I tweeted it out. Everybody take a look at it. This is huge. This is sick. I'm so hyped for this.
That's
man.
Crazy.
That's so cool.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. All right,
let me be making Rocket League skins.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to get these cars added for the finale. Oh yeah, and some of you guys have multiple paint schemes, so it's cool. I can choose. Oh yeah, Jacob, that's right. This scheme is in the thumbnail. Yeah, we gotta make you run the scheme. Gotta make you run the 383.
Yep. All ratings are the same amongst the cars, so it doesn't matter what car is picked. It'll be the same ratings.
Yeah. All right, so we'll let Jacob run the 383 here. The 98 here, or no, yeah. We'll let him run the 383. Good wrench scheme. Got to pick out the 98. See, some of these single number entries have 3 numbers here, so it's kind of hard to pick them out.
You know what? Can you take a look at the Peak Division and see if Jacob is accidentally in that?
Oh, he might be. Oh, yeah. He might be in the Peak Division.
I think we missed one.
Hold on. Let's take a look.
It was 383, right?
In the Peak Division? 37 in the Peak Division.
Okay, so the Peak Division, if you go to did you see? I'm sorry, your stream is behind. I was going off of what you were looking at.
Oh no.
So 383. Okay, because the 383 is in that thumbnail.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I don't know. He's not in this though. That's the thing. He's not listed in this.
Okay, good. It might have been another Dale Earnhardt.
Oh,
because
you
there's a
know what
bunch
it
of
was?
Dale Earnhardt
You know what it
cases.
was? No. You know what it was? That was the other mod file before you sent me the
Oh,
updated one.
you just ran the whole. Okay, you kind of
Yeah.
scared me there. You're like, he's in the thumbnail, and I remember Ryan Vargas
Yeah.
being in the thumbnail. I was like, shoot, that's peak division. We just
Yeah,
ran
yeah,
that
no,
one.
no, no. Sorry for
It's
scaring you
like,
there, but
all right,
yeah,
you're good.
no.
Don't worry.
No, it's all good. Now, since we have that now settled, we'll add Jacob's Goodrich scheme. It's in the thumbnail, so I have to put it in the main event. I got no
Yeah.
choice. And then the 98, gotta find that, wherever that is. Yeah, some of these cars have they got 3 numbers here, but they actually got 2 on the thing. So we'll add those, and then we will get the other division started here shortly. Appreciate your guys' patience tonight. Well, I guess I can just go to Ally and then go back here. All right, so let me see. Okay, here's the 98. Now I gotta find the 98 in this. All right. Do I keep passing it? I probably keep passing it, probably by accident.
Yeah,
There we go.
You
There
can
we go.
sort them by number, and you'll be able to find them.
Yeah. There we go. Now I finally found him. Okay, so we got that. The 32. Now we gotta find the 32 entry. All right, we'll get that off the screen. There we go. All right, Nathan, congrats. You'll be in the finale. The 3X. I gotta find the 3X here.
Can't remember what 3X is listed as. I could probably open my NR and direct it to it. Just
There we go. So we'll have Howell in here. And then lastly, we got to add the 12. Yes, the 12. He will be a very interesting guy to watch tonight. And oh my goodness. Oh, he has so many cool schemes too. So many options to choose from. Oh, he has this Hudson Hornet scheme. I want to run that. But then, like, there's these other ones. The K&N one here. Papa John's. Oh, which scheme? Decisions. Oh, we got to run the Hudson Hornet. We got to have him in the Hudson Hornet here. All right. So now we have 5. The first 5 from the Ally division. And now moving on to the Blue Emu one now. We'll sort it out by number here. Go through the field. Here's the 7 of Herbert. And the 7 Hooters entry. The 9 of Ringo here. The 01, or excuse me, the 011 of Scott in the Navy entry. The 04 NPR Dodge. Just the 5, just the 05 Sponsors entry 2. Plain and simple, I like it. Kyle Raptor, who sent the super chat earlier. I love it. I love the Robbie Gordon scheme here. Got the Coca-Cola Toyota here from Matthew. Lamar Jackson has the Arby's entry. Hunter Wood with the Star Alliance 16, the Coors Lights 34 of Riley, got Beal in the JetBlue 37. See, I just love these schemes, man. I love them. The Autism Speaks entry of Layden Rock. Remember, 33 cars in the Blue Emu division as well. Just a reminder. Got the Xfinity entry of Chris here. Got Charles here in the 70 car. And here's the rest of the field. We got Rebecca here. And also Ryan in the Subway entry. Oh, a lot of awesome entries tonight here, folks. Appreciate it. Got Leroy Jenkins in the 92. Love it. 93 here of Josh. Sam. Oh, this little zebra scheme right here. I like this, Sam. I like the creativity. That's cool. The World Karting 00 entry. Okay, this is my favorite scheme. I love it. I just love the way the pink and the blue mixed together with this one. The 3 monster entry too. Here we go. I got the plain black monster entry here with the 3 slapped on it. The 5 also here as well. Jordan Fixon also will join us tonight. Your logo could be here. Your sponsor here. I love it.
Can only afford one headlight.
Could only afford this, so could only afford so much, I guess. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the entry. Got the 025 here.
Is the 16 car in your list at all?
For the yeah,
Blue
Hunter
Emu?
Wood. Yeah, Hunter Wood. Yeah. So he's in.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And then the 112 scheme here. Assuming pretty much a Ryan Blaney inspiration scheme. Cheese It, Menards, all that. Got Nick Kennedy in the 195. Roush Scott. And that, Roush Scott, this is a throwback to Kyle Busch's days in the Truck Series driving for Roush Racing when he was like 16, 17 at the time. Just a stud. Oh, thank you so much, Landon Rock, for the $5. Look at that number 57. I know, bro. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Appreciate the $5, bro. All right, we got a few more schemes to go over, and then we will immediately get to the Blue Emu division. DJ Harris in the 248. Got Johnson here in the 33. Oh, the K2 scheme. I like this right here. Evil Cole Custer. Yes, so evil. He has 411 instead of the usual 41. Adam Garcia. Oh, baby. In the 765 Red Bull Ford Fusion. And finally, Diego in the 777 Monster Ford Fusion entry. All right, folks. 33 cars. You guys know the deal. Y'all know the deal here. Basically what we have, so let me make sure the finale one's saved. All right, cool. All right, so we have everybody. So y'all know the deal here. Same rules as usual. 20 laps, 70 degrees on. Yellow flags are on, damage off, and no full pace lap. Let's get going here. Oh, dang it. I didn't change the thing. I knew I would mess up. I got to change the divisions. I got to change the friggin' divisions before we get started here. I got too excited.
To your cars.
All right. There we go. Got to make sure we have... All right, so we'll have 33 in this. So here we go, folks. 223 people watching. Only 130 likes. Make sure to click the like button, everybody. Only race 2 of 6 races
Drivers,
tonight
to your cars.
about to take place. And we'll go over the qualifying order really quick.
Drivers, to your cars.
I will send out a quick apology if some people's schemes aren't updated. I think there is only just a few that aren't updated. I tried to get as many as I possibly could.
Yeah, sorry guys. There's just so many schemes and everyone's is good. It's just like it just gets hard to add them sometimes and stuff. So
if it is not updated, I will make sure the next race they are.
Yeah. Appreciate all the hard work, man. All right, so here we go. We'll keep going through the field here. If you see your car, let me know in the chat where you are starting. And if not, just simply enjoy the show. All right, here we go, folks. The command to start your engines is about to take place. Oh, I skipped it. Dang it. I just barely skipped over the start your engines part. It's all good.
We'll pretend it's fine.
Yeah. I'm always perfect. I'm always so keen on those details. Oh, Maskey official, thank you so much for the $5. A statement from the 38. Can't wait for him to choke. Drink Goodwrench parts and fix your hot rod up with lemonade. Appreciate it, bro. Love it.
We all love Keon.
You guys? Yeah, you guys are so into it tonight in the chat. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Race 2 about to take place in the Blue Emu division. 33 entries. A reminder, only the top 5 will advance with the other 5 from the Allied division and so on. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out for race number 2 of the night. The 195 got a decent start there. A little bit of a gap there as the outside line looks to be way more tucked. And you probably noticed that too as the 195 will now dip back to the inside line. Still 2x2 racing on the opening lap. Oh, and as I say that, Evil Cole Custer is in the infield. I think he's going to come back across the track. He might come cry. Yes, and he does. The big one on lap 1. Evil Cole Custer takes out most of the field. Oh, my goodness.
And the name says it all.
Oh, evil Cole Custer living up to expectations. I knew he was going to come across the track. I didn't even zoom back into him. But oh my goodness, our first
And in all
caution.
honesty, this doesn't shake up much of anything. It just shortens the race for this field.
Yeah, pretty much.
But man, that was colossal.
Oh,
Good Lord.
Dang,
I'm just now seeing that on my end. That was
Evil
disgusting.
Cole Custer got hooked by somebody from the looks of it. I wouldn't even go back to him because I knew immediately, yeah, he's going to come back across the track. And he was way, way down there. So let's get a replay of what happened.
Yeah, keep in mind, that was a monster crash, but there is no damage. There's no damage.
So it looks like the 57 might have hooked him. Yeah, the 57 got hooked by the 777.
Not even up to speed.
Yeah, not even up to speed.
This is going to be something else.
Well, he's getting up to speed.
This Blue Emu division, this was the wacky race that we had where someone was pitched outside of the track and ran around it.
Yeah, in the replay, somebody almost went outside the track. So here it goes. Going 170 in the infield, decides to send it back. Oh my goodness, the 33 almost went up and over. Jeez. That didn't take long. Had a couple of cars stuck on the apron. But no, evil Cole Custer decided to go full evil, it looks like. Let's get an onboard view of that. Had to see what he was thinking, what the AI was thinking there. That was brutal. So here we go. Not even up to full speed, and you can tell by the sound of the engines here. Just minding his own business here on the backstretch. And just got hooked barely a little bit. He's like, nope, I'm still in this race. I can make the corner, he says, all the way in the infield. Bam! Goes straight to the field there. Nearly flipped over. But remember, no damage, so he's in the clear. I guess no damage. Some of these AI decide to get a tad bit riskier, I guess.
Like I said, this is simulated moon car.
Yeah. But no, so now, as we hit the line on lap 3, he will restart in P16, it looks like. But let's go back up front to the field here. Not much of a shakeup, I would assume. There's one car's on pit road. Yes, yeah, so the 195 is still in P1, followed by the 1600. The 5, what is that? RF? I think that, or no, yeah, the 5 RF Hendrick.com entry. And in the transfer spot is the 025. But yeah, no, I was afraid of some lap 1 incidents. We finally got our first one out of the way in the second race.
I don't think we had a lap 1 incident in the practice races. Everyone was pretty tame at the start since they weren't up to speed, but that just kind of backed up there. I'm not really sure. Just real excited to get going, I guess.
See,
everybody knew the Blue Emu division was going to put on a show after that practice race.
See, my expectations are always for NR2003. I always expect the worst from these AI from time to time. It's just, you never know with these. I mean, you could get the settings down perfect to a T, and they could still mess it up too. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see some sort of ARCA brake incident tonight as well. As we're viewing from the spectator view, the Lefty Pro Series truck is leading them down to the finish line. We'll keep track of it. If the lights do go off, we will have 1 to go as they hit the line, and the lights, oh, they're still on. So I guess some cars are still cycling through here. By the way, 219 people watching. Only 177 likes. We are close to 200 likes. Appreciate it. Make sure to click the like button. And another super chat from Esco. Thank you so much for the $5. Kyle Busch should be parked for this race and maybe the rest of the season. Just for that. Yeah, now that you bring that up, it was kind of similar, I guess. Yeah, kind of came across the track, I guess. Oh, yeah. Evil Cole Custer should be parked, I guess. But no, this is the Lefty Pro Series. Nobody gets parked.
No holds barred. There's no prisoners.
Yeah.
You signed up for this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got no choice at this point.
That is indeed the ARCA brake moment of the race.
So we'll go through.
We're going to have that for every one of them, I'm assuming.
So we'll head on through the field here as they are still under the pace laps. The reason we have to watch the pace laps here, you never know in NR2003 when someone is just gonna randomly pit and give up, the lead on the final lap. That was apparent in the last.
You know what? We could probably speed up.
Are you sure?
The cautions. If I can guide you through the I, we could change the pacing speed to like 100 mile an hour.
Ah, yeah.
That could make it a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Not setting it to something ridiculous, but if we set
300 miles per hour on cautions.
Yeah, everyone's just hauling around. Yeah, who needs cautions? Right?
The cautions are faster than the actual.
If we set it to that high of a speed, the pace truck, you ought to take a look at what the pace car does. When you crank up the speed, they will haul, man.
Yeah, we'll probably.
There's no rev limit on those things. I don't even think.
Yeah, we'll get that adjusted probably after this race. As they hit the line here, the lights will come off on the Lefty safety truck. 1 to go. As they will be single file here. Currently the top 5 on your screen. Got to get in the race for, and also a reminder too. Doesn't matter where you finish in the divisional races here. Once we have our 25, a whole new qualifying session will take place, and we'll have another random order too. So have some more interesting stuff added to the mix there.
Sorry, I'm still giddy over that Rocket League news, man. That's nuts.
Yeah, the Rocket League stuff. I haven't kept up with Rocket League in quite some time, but now to hear that, yeah, I definitely have to start grinding on there.
There's going to be a big influx of NASCAR fans that are going to be playing Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to say this right now,
F1.
I suck at Rocket League. I can't.
I'm okay.
I can't.
I can't
do it.
There's quite a few people that are way better than me, but I think for the most part I'm all right.
Yeah, there's a few people here in the Lefty Pro Series I've played Rocket League with, and I swear they're robots. I can't keep up with it. I don't know what's me with like first person shooters and Rocket League and anything video game related. I'm like a boomer. I don't understand it. I'm not good at it.
As they enter turn 3, they are about to get all bunched up here. And once they hit the line, we will have 5 laps complete. Not even halfway yet. Hopefully we actually get a full lap in this time of some racing action at Daytona. But right now...
See if we get a lap in.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Evil Cole Custer is pulling off. Oh, he's going to pit. Yeah, Evil Cole Custer is actually going to pit this time. See? You never know who's going to pit. I don't know. Evil Cole Custer is on one tonight. Green flag. Back out.
Maybe they are getting parked.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe there are parking rules in the Lefty series.
I'd be parked for the rest of the season for that one.
As the cars get back underway, the 00 is going to immediately duck it to the inside here, followed by the 5, the 25, and the 3, as they have left the 16 completely out to dry. Now what's the 195 going to do here? He's going to keep it on the outside, and now the 00 is going to look to the outside as well. He was just to the bottom. 3 wide for the final transfer spot. The 011. That Toyota is going to duck it down to the bottom here. He'll get a run on the inside as he'll get some help from the 5. As right now they're spreading out on the start. Everyone's bunched up amongst the top 12, top 13, but it's single file throughout most of the pack. The Autism Speaks entry. Looking to the bottom here as well. Oh, they nearly went 3 wide there. As the 195 and the 00 tried to make the outside work. And now the 5's trying to make the outside work. And now, oh, the Autism Speaks car nearly clipped the entire field there, trying to make a move on the on the top there. 3 wide once again for the final entry spot. We had an amazing finish there in the final race there. He couldn't get it live, unfortunately. Had to focus on the wreck there, but we'll make sure to get the finish here live. The Red Bull Racing entry, the 765. Where did he come from? as he'll get in the transfer spot. Here comes the 7. Here comes the 07 too. It's been a consistent thing up the main pack, trying to get this 3-wide racing going. Just doing what they got to do here. You only have 20 laps, unlike other NR2003 Madness events. Got to get all the track position you can in these laps, because once a caution comes out in those final 4 laps, it is over. The 011 going to get some space, getting spaced out here. Meanwhile, the 04 started to make his way through the pack here. One of the notables marching through the field. Nearly halfway so far, as the Hooters number 7 scheme is going to try and go to the bottom here. He is going to get to the bottom. Now trying to get that lane working. Meanwhile, the 07 has officially cleared him. The 011 and the 07 currently have pack control. They can dictate where the guys will probably go at this point. And they're going to both take the outside here and then immediately move back to the middle lane.
Yeah, we're seeing that single car blocking action right now. Every time I see this happen, they usually stay out front for a considerable amount of time until that bottom line starts to come in real strong.
And now it looks like the top 3 are now separated too. They just need the transfer spots. You don't have to win. You just need to make the top 5. They're going to hold their own. As looking back in the transfer spot here, the 04 and the 13 duke it out, while the 70 and the 025, who was in it in the first part of the race, is now falling back. The 16s finally got settled down here. He got left out to dry in the very beginning of the restart. As now everyone's going to go to the top here. Currently everyone's single file. Meanwhile, that's going to get broken up by the 07. The 07's going to fight for the lead here. He just left the 7 and the 011 out to dry. They are going to fall back. And now what is this in the transfer spot? The 13's going to go to the bottom, trying to take all he can get, as we are now past halfway. The 70 just buying his time here too. He's been laying back in around the 6th to 10th place spots. Has yet to be in the top 5 so far in his race. And now the 13's going to get that bump draft. A huge push he got.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Whoops,
I'm
sorry for the
assuming you're on
camera
the
angle there.
backstretch on that.
Sorry for the camera work there, but now the 13 now got a huge push there entering turn 3. Got a massive push to the bumper. But now he's going to go directly to the outside now as the 79 going to take advantage. I have no clue who's going to make this top 5 at this point. We had some sort of an idea towards the end of the Ally race. I can't tell for this one. Oh, you have to keep in mind too, keeping this in mind, look who's up front at the moment, because a particular someone pitted. Evil Cole Custer might dictate the outcome of this race.
Oh, lap car is going to be in the way.
Yeah, the lap car probably will be in the way here.
We're going to see some evil antics.
The Arby's machine, the Arby's 14 machine right there of Lamar, was able to get a huge push. He was involved in the spin. He was stuck on the apron. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. He's a lap down. He's a lap down. And also, it looks as if the 9 is also... Oh, no. The 9 is for the lead. So, the 14 is trying to stay on the lead lap here, hoping for another caution. So, we already have a lap car in the way. So, the real battle for the lead is amongst the 9 and the 79, as he'll get a push here to the inside. So, for the first time in one of these races, we do have a lap car affecting the outcome. But they're going to clear him. They're going to clear him too as they hit the line. The 89 tried to clear the 57, can't quite do it. As the race for the transfer spot rages on, the Ford Taurus out front.
beautiful Blue Thunder paint scheme.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, they're all beautiful. Everyone's paint scheme in this is beautiful, in my opinion. Love all the schemes. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Sorry, I got a bias. I'm in.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I got to remember that. I figured.
Gotta appreciate my Monster Jam stuff. I love Monster Jam.
The whole inside line basically had one giant bump draft there amongst 4 cars. They thought better of it and backed out. Yeah, they thought better of it.
You can see accordion wrecks happen, and they'll all jump up and hit that top side. Everybody will go with you. It's dangerous. But you see them lift right in the entrance of that corner. It spreads out, and then they all jostle back up once they get back to the backstretch.
As they hit the line now, 6 laps to go. And they are for sure going to catch up to that lap car.
Oh, boy.
We'll see what Evil Cole Custer does here. He's been a nuisance so far. He's been the main nuisance so far this race. But it's not going to affect the battle up front. So far, they're still battling. The 9 is actually... the 9 might use him as a pick to keep the lead here. And nope, Evil Cole Custer is going to be a gentleman. He'll stay on the top side here and let the guys race on the bottom, as he'll still maintain the minimum speed, at least, as the outside pack is going to get even more formed here as the 9's going to move up top. Oh, the 9 couldn't clear the 57. 2 by 2, pretty much amongst everyone right now, as the 57 is going to get help from the 37. The 011 and the 60. And now the 57 is going to move to the outside. What is going on here? What is this? Oh! The 37 got turned there. The 57. The 37. Oh my goodness. He came across the track. Oh. Everyone saved it so far. The wreck is still happening. The wreck is still happening. This could be the race up front, though. This could be the race for the final transfer spots. Caution is out as they race back to the line. The 9 is going to win the battle. Oh my goodness. And the final transfer spot looks to have gone to the 0 here. Oh, I got my numbers mixed up. So much was happening there. I was like, wait, the 37, the 57, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
There was
goodness.
a lot going on there. I just could hear you going, oh, and the 30. Oh, no. And I'm like, what's happening?
I don't know. I was like, dude, I was so carried away. All right,
it's always at this part of the race, man.
Let's get a replay here. Beal was going for the lead. I think what happened here, Beal got himself turned, I believe. Yep, he was trying to block there, got turned there. He was like, nope, I got to send it here. The same thing we've seen all night so far. And here's what happened. Not a major wreck. Yes, some cars were involved, but pretty much it looked like everyone hit the wall, saved it, hit the wall again. And then the wreck continued in the back there. Some others involved, unfortunately. Fast forwarding to the battle for the final transfer spots, however. At the line. Oh, just barely eked him out, inches him out there. Yeah, just barely eked him out there. The 9 did over the 57. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, though. They're all going to get in.
I wonder, are we going to see a restart? Is there enough time?
Now, I was just about to ask that, too. This did happen with 6 laps
to
go.
Did they race back to the caution?
They did race back to the caution. It was lap 17 when they hit the line. So we could potentially have a 1-lap shootout, maybe?
We might.
Yeah.
We might. I don't know. I always never know.
Yeah, you never know with this game.
You gotta keep. And we might. I think we're gonna see one.
Yeah, perhaps.
We're gonna. No, we are. I think we are.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm as dumb as a rock. All right, so don't quote me on this, but I think we might see a dash here.
Yeah, we might see a 1-lap dash to the finish here. And with the amount of wrecks we've seen so far, I mean, we even had a freaking wreck on lap 1, so
this is about to get personal.
It could get very interesting. But we'll go
as it stands. Oh boy, this is gonna get hairy.
It's gonna be fun. We'll go through the field here so far. Right now, the 9, the 57, the 60, the 92, and the 00 are currently your top 5. The final 5 on the outside looking in, the 07, 33, the 011, the Or no, not the 112. He's a lap down as well. Even though he caused the caution, the 37 is still technically in this thing too. So don't count
I don't know about
him
you,
out.
but I'm looking at that 411 car sitting behind the top 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
You gotta be careful with him too. These are single file restarts, so he could pop off at any particular moment.
Hey, I'm in the booth. I'm not
now,
down there. All
the
right.
chat's very interesting too, because we have some of the entries down in the chat. Some are saying restart please.
yeah.
Others are saying please don't restart.
Stop the count.
Yeah, just stop the count. I'm already in the main event. But we are about to find out this time actually, if the lights do come off, we have a 1-lap shootout. So fingers crossed. My fingers are crossed, hopefully, for the final lap shootout. We'll see.
They're coming out of 4 for me.
Nope. They're still on. They're still on
Right,
here. So.
If they cycle around, it'll hit 20 to go. I think.
Well, no, it's lap 19 at the moment right now. So if they cycle through, so that would be the race then, right?
I think that's it. Yeah.
That might be the race. Do we want to fast forward it to make sure? If it's this close, I don't know.
I don't know. You never know, do you?
Yeah, you never know.
I think that's it, to be honest with you. Because if they cycle around, it'll be white flag. If the lights go out, they'll come around.
Yeah, so I think that might be the race. So we'll just we'll accelerate it just to make sure, because that's probably the race. Yeah. So they are. So as they hit the line here, yeah, lights are still on too. So we'll just fast forward it to the very end. Dang it!
And
I wanted that one lap.
It looks like Kyle Raptor is 1 spot away from the transfer spot. Man,
unfortunately,
man.
Kyle will not get the chance. Yeah. Raptor, he will not get the chance to get the final entry spot. Unfortunately, doesn't even get a 1-lap dash. So
we're waiting. Oh man,
you gotta blame the 37 on that one. Everyone was fine until the 37 had to be a hero there and spin them out. So hey, it happens.
Just that close, man.
But coming to the line here, your winner of the Blue Emu division, Endu is gonna win in the 9 entry here. Congratulations. So he will make it to the main event, followed by the 57 of Rock, the 60, not Evil Cold Custer, no, he didn't make it, just 4th in line. And then Leroy Jenkins makes it in the 92 entry. And finally, my favorite scheme out of them all, the 00 Karting World entry of world. Or no, excuse me, yeah, the 00 Karting World scheme. Yeah, that's his name in here as well. Unfortunately, Kyle Raptor misses out on the final transfer spot.
Gee whiz.
That was a good second race here. Now the hard part, getting all
3 more
cars in. Yeah, I know. Just 3 more guys. 3 more.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see. Let's get these guys in. Oh yeah, here's the 9, and he has multiple schemes to choose from too. This is the best part. Oh yeah, I like this one here too.
I think they would want to run. Shoot, which one is the one that they tweeted out?
Damn, which one did they tweet?
It's an anime car.
I see it. It's with the rainbows and stuff, right?
I think it's that one.
Yep. All right, so we'll give him that.
Yeah,
one.
the one with Hatsune Miku is the one they'd probably want. That.
Yeah, so we'll give him that one there. Let me pull up the top 5 on my phone. Okay, cool. So now we have added him. Let's get the 57 in here. All right, so he only has 1 entry, so that's easy for me. And then the 60. Oh yeah, Chris, he has 2 entries. Nice. So this one, okay. I like this one better. I'll take this one. It kind of looked like the Hudson Hornet scheme to me for a second, but no, it's way different. And then the 92. Let's get the 92 in here.
Yeah, man, we already got memes being made by Mr. Denny Delivers over here. We already got memes of Lefty Pro Series.
Leroy Jenkins, I gotta have the Sears entry. You gotta put that Sears entry in here. That's awesome. And then finally, Karting World. Yes, got to add Karting World. I think it was 000 if I'm... Yep, here it is. All right. So the top 10 are in so far. Here are the 10 entries in so far on the list. Just going through them really quick. And they will be in the finale later in the stream. And now, to the K2 division. K2. 33 entries in total. So here are the entries. The 0 of Brendan. The 1 of Matt. The 10 here of Nelson in the Tide Ride. Well, Among Us, Tide, a bunch of sponsors on here. I love it. The 15 of Tim. The 21 of Roberto. Ooh, I love the Great Clip scheme. I love that. The 23 of Adam. The 24. Ooh, the 24 Pepsi entry of Chris. The 28 Air Force scheme of Casey. Rogers, Kerry Rogers is in the 30 low scheme. Eric Rodriguez in the 47 Hot Wheels scheme. The 55 of Justin Rodriguez. Patrick O'Keefe in the 59 Carvana entries. Let me get in front of that. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Love it. Taz Taylor in the 61. Paul in the 65 for NASCAR Amino. I remember I was on NASCAR Amino a long time ago. A sponsor-less entry of Aaron Curtis. Nice.
Oh shoot! Hang on. This was the division that had a car pitched over the fence.
Oh, this was the division. So this is
the crazy wacky go bonkers one. This is gonna be something else. It just gets crazier.
Really quick, Can Failure, thank you so much for the $5. One spot off. This is a message for Lefty. My boss has just left my pit stall. Or no, at least I got some good radio footage for Radio Sweetheart.
Well, I am locked in my room with a Demerini baseball bat. I called Tony Stewart, but he does not want to mess with Robbie Corbin.
Yeah.
So I'm on my own here.
Thank you so much for the $5, Can Failure. Appreciate it. The 78 Napa entry of Derek. Got Aiden in the 81, Cade in the 86, Everett in the 87, Daniel in the 037, Alvera in the 070 scheme, the radioactive one. Throwback to Johnny Sauter, if I'm not mistaken. That looks very familiar. The 118 of Aiden, the 153 of Kenneth. Oh, I like this anime card too. I like that. Not really familiar with anime, but like the looks of the characters always attract my eye. So, always love to see those schemes. Got Sean here in the Disney Plus Toyota. Jordan in the 157. The 178, of Mind Heat Gaming. My favorite scheme in the K2 division. The 178 Skittles scheme. Oh, that is beautiful. And wait, what flavor of Skittles is that? Is that the regular flavor? Okay, yeah, just regular Skittles. I love it. And then Toady Toad. Love the name. Toady Toad. In the, what does it say on the side? Beast Engines entry. In the 192. The Wrangler 300 Dodge of Noah. I love that. Love that scheme. The 388 of Do It for Dale. Do It for Dale. Dale Jr. fan. Yep. I see him in the chat. There's your entry, bro. Tylen's NASCAR review. Thank you so much for the $3 there. I appreciate it. How do you think of Bristol Dirt? What do I think of Bristol Dirt? I think it's very intriguing. It could be a very good race this Sunday or a complete shit show. So we'll find out very shortly. Appreciate the $3 there.
I'll be there. I'll be there in person for it.
Yeah, Lefty will be there.
Yeah,
Lefty will be there.
It's probably gonna get muddy, but
yeah. So make sure to say hello to him if you see him, and also Danny B will be there as well, and Moonhead as well.
Oh, I hope he gets a ticket, man.
Yeah.
I need to be at a race where he is at. I need to hear the Moon car now.
He's really awesome to be around. Really cool guy. So we got Carter Jones in the 624 NASCAR Amino entry, the 773 Crown Royal scheme.
If at all possible, hang on. If at all possible, the Do It for Dale car, they wanted it changed to the white version.
Okay.
I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that.
Right,
yeah, if you can change it.
Yep. The 388.
It should be the Born On.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah.
They
The
wanted,
junior one.
Oh,
yeah.
To be changed to that
this
one.
is this is way better. So we'll just swap that in. Awesome.
Pretty reminiscent for Daytona too. I think that's why they wanted it.
Yeah, that is. I can see why they wanted it to change. That's nice.
I can't wait for that Josh Berry car to be ran, man.
Nah.
Ryan Williams popped
Oh
off on
yeah,
that car.
it'd be awesome. And then really quick, we have Chaos in the 924 Pepsi scheme, and finally John in the 975 anime scheme here, or K2 scheme, anime. I don't know. There's so much going on with this one. I love it though. All right, here we go, folks. The K2 division, the third division of the night. Rules are the same. Okay, we had 33 entries. Let's get down to it. Race 3. And after this, we will be halfway throughout the races tonight.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe
Drivers,
the
to
Among
your
Us car
cars.
won the practice race for this. I don't know why I remember that. Probably had a lot to do with the fact that it
Drivers,
was Among Us.
to your cars.
It was probably due to the fact that somebody left the fence. So you're probably like, let's just see what happens the rest of the race.
Yeah, it was pretty reminiscent. Of course, the Among Us car would win that for something like that.
Yeah. So here is the starting lineup. We got the 0 and the 975 on the front row. If you see your car, let me know down in the chat below. Racing Heart, thank you so much for the $5. I'm gonna send everyone to Raglestown tonight.
I gotta search up what Raglestown is.
Yeah, you gotta search that up. I was like, wait, what is that? What is that?
I'm getting cans of ragu. I'm getting Espanol.
Espanol.
No, it's saying it's French.
Oh,
The Ice Cream Company New Era Volume 19. The attacker can already be seen in Raglestown. What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You gotta explain the reference to me, but yeah. I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much.
I'm assuming it's not a pleasant place.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's what I was getting at too. All right, folks, here we go. The command to start your engines is about to take place.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yes, I didn't skip it this time. Yes, 2 for 3. We're 2 for 3 tonight.
That's more than 50%. We're good. So it looks like
Let's
someone
go.
said it's a reference to Adrian Ragus.
Oh, Adrian.
I'm assuming it's a friend of theirs.
Yeah. Who is? Oh, he's a driver.
Oh, it's
a play on Hitchtown.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Now, you
Thank you for
can't find that.
explaining.
You can't find that on Google.
Yeah, I can't find that. Yeah, thank you for explaining it to me. Okay, now it makes sense. All right, so here we go. The K2 division here, and I can already see the 388 is popping out too. Great choice in scheme change right there. Got to run the junior throwback scheme to his first 500. Got to run that. But anyways, the 0 and the 975 will lead them to the green flag. 20 laps here. Hopefully we don't have a wreck on lap 1. We'll get some good hard racing in. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out. Race 3 of the Pro Lefty Series tonight is underway. We already have a wreck. Didn't even hit turn 1.
Good old K2. Good old K2.
No caution. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a caution? Oh, no caution. No caution. It was a single car accident. So no caution. We already had one guy just spin it. Oh, we have another guy. He's in the infield. The 192. He saved it. He's going to come back across the track, however. And he's able to get, he's able to stay on the inside line. No big one on lap 1.
What is happening?
Dude, that is the most chaotic first lap I've ever had on NR2003 so far.
K2.
K2 already off to a fantastic start in terms of entertainment.
Gosh, poor Lentz, man. Did he stall on the apron? What happened?
Oh, this is crazy. Already a battle for the lead here. The 0's already on the outside line, while the 118 is challenging the 037 for the lead. The 388 though changed his scheme earlier. It's paying dividends so far. He's currently in the transfer spot, but not quite. 3 wide racing. 3 wide for second spot, and 3 wide all the way for 7th too. This is insane. And now 3 wide for 5th. It keeps changing consistently. Already 2 laps in, the 118 currently in the lead. The unsponsored entry, the 67 pink scheme here. I'm going to consider the sponsorless entries as underdogs, I guess. But, I mean, everyone's even, though. So, technically, there's really no underdogs.
We're all underdogs. And if we're all underdogs, we're not.
Yeah.
And you better get a call ready if this Dale car wins. You need to replicate. You need to get your best Alan Bestwick impression going.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 4 wide for the transfer spot. This is insane. For 5th place. They're going to space out perfectly, though. And no crash is going to take place. Awesome. Oh, spectacular racing already. 3 laps into the K2 division. And thank you so much for the super chats, guys. If I can't get to them during the race, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get to them after the stream, though. On lap 4, the 21's trying to get something going on the top. Now the 67's going to follow suit because he was just outed by the 47 Hot Wheels Ford. The 300 Wrangler Dodge. Now he's in the transfer spot too. We have seen the most exciting racing for these transfer spots so far. Great racing amongst the entirety of the pack, but the race for the final transfer spot has definitely been the most exciting. Just 4 wide a moment ago there. As they hit the line, the 28. Currently, he'll get the transfer spot barely. Oh, never mind. Excuse me, the 15 there. You gotta wait until all the cars hit the line there too, not just half the field. You gotta wait until the entirety of the field hit the line for the updated intervals. The Wrangler scheme. I don't know, like, I guess we can consider the Wrangler 300 Dodge a throwback to Dale. It's just a bit odd.
This seems to be the Dale division.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Seems like K2 is the Dale class.
Yeah, it seems like K2 looks to be the Dale class. Speaking of Dale, spam Dale or 3 in the chat as the 300 Wrangler Dodge officially is going to take the lead. And as they hit the line, him and the 118 are side by side, but it's going to be the 300 who will edge him out. Speaking of the Dale class here, though, you want to talk about the Dale class. While one Dale succeeding, the other is far, far in the back here. The 388 was just up front. He has some work to do here if he wants to make the final transfer spot.
Holy Dale spam. There it is. Good Lord.
Oh, man. Looks like it's about to be 3 wide here. Again for the transfer spot. The Amino entry, 1 of 2. The 6.
3 wide for Dale.
Yes, of course. 3 wide for Dale. Still 3 wide for Dale as they come off the 10-4.
I'm having too much fun with this.
I know, this is great. As they hit the line, the 300 still in the lead, getting some help from the 624 with some other help from another Dodge, the 192, who saved it on lap 1. He should be wrecked out right now, but nope, he's still in it, battling for P2.
Looks like we got a Wounded Warrior pack there.
Oh, yeah.
All the way back there.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Wounded Warrior Pack 2, or Wounded Warrior Driver here. Unfortunately, the 61. Oh, wait, this guy's... Oh, he's a tad bit slow. I don't know what this 87's doing. He's really slow. He's really off the pace, though. So they might have to catch up to him if this stays green.
As a result of that chaotic start. No cautions.
Yeah, no cautions so
Somehow.
far. And we still got to look at the replay, and we'll look at that on lap 1 as to what happened there. To that
yeah, these cars that are all behind, they're all hoping for a caution right now. That was a pretty crazy start. There's nothing they could do about it. They're hoping this big pack right here. Oh my goodness.
Everybody continues to be a true contender in this main pack here.
They're 3x3x3.
Yeah, it looks exactly like the giant ass American race, as a matter of fact. Basically 3x3x3 the entirety of the race.
All for Dale.
Of course. Oh, and the 300 just barely got clipped by the 192. He was a little risque trying to clear him there. They're trying the Larson line on that top side, though. And now the middle will have 3 guys, and now they're going to immediately move to the bottom here. as we're closing in on the halfway point. The other NASCAR Amino entry, the 65 Chevy, he's trying to get something going on that inside lane. The top three keep switching lanes here, keeps messing up the pack, trying to see where they can get the run here. And now the 23 to the bottom. The 23 of Wilson. He's going to get some help from the 624. He could potentially have the lead. Oh, but he's got to, yep, and he's going to get to the bottom of the 300 entry here. And as they hit the line on lap 10, the 23 of Wilson is barely going to etch him out here. And telling from the leaderboard, the top 20 are currently in this main pack, currently 20 cars, as the rest of the field has to hope for a caution. But right now, the lap car is nowhere near this main pack to cause a ruckus up front.
A lot of people in chat hoping for a caution right now, but
oh yeah,
based on the trends, there's been one caution per race, so
yeah,
you're gonna get it.
Probably so. The Amino entry, he's gonna go to the bottom here. He's gonna have some help from the 21 and the other Amino car. Potentially 2 Amino cars could make the show tonight. We are now past the halfway point.
Race is official.
Yes, race is official no matter what. But even if we have a lap 1 wreck, we still never restart anyways. No damage.
Yeah,
so. No point. Oh, but Wilson's gonna get left out to dry. He should have held the bottom a tad bit sooner. Should have held the top a tad bit sooner there.
Battery.
He won't clear him. The 300 and the 21 shuffling back and forth there, trying to figure out which lane will work. The 21 chose the outside, the 300 on the inside. And some other cars coming through the pack. The 57 here, or excuse me, the 157 and the 924 were just in the back of the pack not too long ago. And they have now made their way up inside the transfer spots for the moment. I would assume this 924 would be kind of a throwback to Kyle Busch. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, but it's got the Pepsi on it, not the CarQuest, but it's close enough. But speaking of Dale, this being the Dale class, that 300 Wrangler Dodge has dominated this race since taking the lead. Just is able to get that bubble of air and 4 wide again for the transfer spot. The 624 was up top for a moment. He thought better of it, decided to back out. Oh, my heart begins to race every time they get 4 wide there.
Just wait until they're 4 wide in turn 3. That's when it's gonna hit the fan.
Be 4 wide on the final lap at least. The other Dale entry, the 388. He's on the move. I talked about, oh, he's in the back with probably just buying his time. And now he is showing up when it matters the most. The 070 Johnny Sauter throwback scheme, the radioactive Chevy. I love that color of the green, by the way. He's now 3 wide for the entry spot. How many times in this race have we been 3 or 4 wide for the final entry spot? Just for the final entry spot. This is insane. Yeah, some of the chat I see is hoping for a caution here, but oh, I don't know. It doesn't look too good.
Like I said, based on the trends,
every caution
that we have seen has usually been at the end of the race.
But here's the thing, though. With the 2003 rules, you have a caution within the final 5 laps. That's it. So you need a caution to come out now. If you want a chance to make it, you need a caution to come out right now.
Hey, you race it back to the line.
And it might happen. It might happen. One guy, the 192. No, he's going to go for the leaders. Oh! Over the fence, into the catch fence. The caution they needed is here.
K2.
The 924 barrel rolling. Holy crap, he almost took out the main leaders. Who made it through?
I'm about to see it right here.
Holy crap, caution is out. They have raced back to the line. I think we'll get a 1-lap shootout here, or 2 laps if I'm not mistaken. But the 59 and the 300 were the only cars in that main pack to make it through.
That was spectacular.
The 192 saved it on the first lap. Couldn't do it on the second lap. Was too much to ask. Let's get a look at the replay.
Gosh.
Holy crap. Good job.
Is there going to be... That was on lap 15. There's gonna be a restart, right?
Yeah, there has to be a restart.
Last time the caution came out, it was lap 16, right?
Yeah, so we'll get a 1-lap restart.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 1-lap dash.
Yeah.
There's no way it couldn't be.
Yeah. So here we go. So it looks like, oh yeah, just another one of those hooking deals. Got hooked again. But he actually gained speed when he was turning, as a matter of fact. He's 180, and now he's 168 as he enters the turn. Hold on, let me, so he's actually, hold on, let me see. He's actually in the lead at one moment, because he didn't slow down. He's in the lead for a second, and then look right here. The 59 and the 300 are just barely in front of him to get by. And the 24 just inches, just almost cleared him there. Almost cleared him, and then here's the wreck. In the fence, almost went over. The poor 924 entry. He's gonna barrel roll here. Gonna take a tumble. But luckily, no damage. But here's the ARCA brakes. These guys are just trying to gain some spots here. This is the pack that was hoping for the caution. So they at least slowed down.
I'm just watching this now. All I can think of is, they say you cut the course. you have to slow down to get back to the game.
The 192 saved it for a moment there. But unfortunately, he saved it on lap 1 there, but unfortunately, couldn't save it in this deal.
Now, the bad thing about this is everybody that was wishing for that caution that got involved in that first lap wreck, you have no time to make it.
You got 1 lap, so you gotta hope a
massive
wreck.
wreck. You gotta hope for a massive front of the pack wreck where you make it.
Here's the onboard view of the 192. Doesn't even bother to slow down here. Bam! Into the wall. Takes out a multitude of competitive cars. Luckily, no damage though. We gotta get a view of the other 924 here too, because he went tumbling and was actually on his roof. He's actually he might still be in this race. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Spectacular.
And we'll get the onboard view here. Just minding his own business. And that was a hard hit. That was a hard hit. Damn, that 192 did come out of nowhere. And that camera, it's still off. We can't even get a replay. We're getting a freaking static replay here. And the camera's dead. He's still in this race. He's still in this race, though. Unfortunately, he is in last place. So.
You scared me there for a second. I thought you said the game crashed. I was like, no.
No. Not this race. No.
There's no way.
My heart would sink.
I've had that happen so many times. This race has been fantastic.
The lights are still on. They're still on the pace truck. The lights are still on, but
what lap?
17. So
okay.
I think we'll get a 2-lap shootout.
We're gonna get a shootout. There's no doubt in my mind we're gonna shoot out.
Yeah, so it looks like we'll probably get the 2-lap shootout here. So
yeah, we might see a repeat of the start of the race where someone wrecked lap 1.
Yeah, so guys in the back, you might have a chance if somebody wrecks up front. So let's go through the order really quick. The 59 in first place, followed by the most dominant car in the K2 race, the 300 Wrangler Dodge. The 78 Napa Dodge is in P3, followed by the Among Us 10 Chevy. Congrats.
Among Us.
Congrats. I love it. And then in the final entry spot, the Fireball Whiskey Zero car. He got the pole. I love Fireball, by the way. Especially on prom night years ago. But that's another story.
Cinnamon sucks. I hate cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
I hate
I love
cinnamon.
it. I know we have
sucks too, because like cherry is my favorite jelly bean flavor.
I never tried.
Every time I
pull out a damn
well, no, I'm not. I'm talking about like just like cinnamon and cherry flavored jelly beans.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Anytime I pull my favorite flavor, it could either be my least favorite or it could be my most favorite, and it's just a battle of wills every time. It's like,
It's
do I
good.
really want to eat this jelly bean? Do I really want to eat this right now? Is cinnamon gonna ruin my day?
Yeah, for the kids
Every time.
watching, wait until you're of age to drink, of course. Just FYI. Just saying though, once you're of age, it's pretty good.
And don't try Fireball for your first.
Yeah. It's
Just
not
don't.
a first time drinker's drink. Let's just put it that way. It's for the veterans, of course.
Anyways.
Yeah, but anyways, there. I mean,
Among
we're
Us
under
fans.
caution. We're under caution. We have to talk about something, right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about something. Even if it comes down to jelly beans. Good
Yeah.
God. Okay.
So as they hit the line here, the lights are off on the pace truck. We are
Let's
going
go.
to get a restart here. A 2-lap restart to the finish. Now remember, if a caution comes out, the race is over immediately as well. You have to race back to the line. So it could be just a 1-lap shootout here. You never know. But once they hit the white flag, that is it. The next flag that will drop is the checkered flag. So if you wreck, yep, that's it. Sorry, you have to race back to the line here. So could be in for a thrilling, epic finish. And
Got
really,
a comment from Jarrett. Fireball sucks, rookie stuff. It's the stuff you have to steal when you're 16. Yeah, you have to steal when you're 16 because nobody else wants it.
Yeah. Oh man, no. The stories me and Jared have in terms of drinking and stuff is funny. Just funny stuff.
I've heard a few snippets. I've heard a couple.
Oh, the moonshine stuff. Dude
Yeah.
had so much moonshine. I tried to keep up with him. I kinda did, but no, he outdrank me though. Jarrett can outdrank anybody. Let's just put it that way.
I am what is called a designated driver.
Yeah.
Right? Let me tell you.
Oh man. Really quick, 212 people watching. 232 likes. Wow, appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to lick the like button, everybody.
Tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah, tastes like cinnamon. Yeah, tastes like cinnamon. The like button. The like button does. Appreciate you guys staying in and tuning in for these segment races too. Even for the ones who aren't in. Appreciate the turnout tonight. As the pace truck is about to come on in as they come off of turn 4. Remember that here are your current top 5: the 59, 300, 78, 10, and the 0. That will probably change in an instant though. Pace truck is in. We are about to get 2 laps of action here for the K2 series. Green flag is out. 2 laps to go. Can the 300 seal the deal? Remember, he just needs to finish in the top 5 for the transfer spot. Here we go. We have our first mover, the 037, the 10 up front. Gonna try and go to the inside. The 78 and the 0 opted to stay on the outside. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna work out. You never know though. The 59 Carvana is leading the pack. And they're gonna stay on the outside too. The Among Us 10 is now in P3. Now the 15's in the transfer spot. As the 0 and 78 are gonna battle. Here comes the 300 for Dale! For Dale! Spam Dale's in the chat. As he's going for the lead. He's gonna have all the help it looks like too. Oh no, they're gonna be even as they hit the line. White flag is out. Final lap in the K2 division. So it's now or never. A wreck or just pure speed will get you in at this point. Here we go. 3 wide for the lead. He's gonna have some help on the bottom. Carvana's gonna be left out to dry. Carvana looks like he might be left out to dry. The 15 making a last lap charge. The hashtag tires layer team on the back of that car might get in. It is still 3 wide. Oh, big wreck, the Among Us car. Big one, big one. He's in the fence. He's in the fence here. Oh, that's it. We have our 5. 5 guys made it in. That is it. Here are your top 5. As they come to the line, it is perfect. The 15 is gonna win. Followed by the 0, 300, 59, and the 24. Unbelievable.
Wow. Track clogged.
Dude, that was the perfect big one because 5 cars
Wow.
exactly made it through. And they're on the podium. The K2 series. The best
K2.
series. The best
K2.
series so far tonight. Holy crap.
Wow.
That was awesome. We got to get a replay
Wasn't
of
that
finish.
something?
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord.
It's a shame you're delayed because you would have been commentating that finish.
Oh
right
my
there,
God,
live,
yeah.
tit for tat, but what happened here too? The Among Us car was clearly the most aggressive there in that final run.
That was the practice race winner.
Oh, here's what happened the final lap. One of those deals. He was going to get left out to dry if he didn't block the 78. Yep, just blocked him all the way up to the outside line. Both get in the wall. And watch the 24 here. The 24 got caught up barely in that first accident. He'll get through this one just barely and advance. But oh my goodness, just look at the impacts here. The 154, the 10 basically went in the safer barrier, and the 10 basically went in the fence too. Oh, the rest of the field.
The Among Us car is in the fence.
Yeah, the Among Us car is in the fence.
that is a
Here's the replay in
quote.
real time. Oh, jammed in the fence. Just terrible, terrible lap.
Daytona BBMC wall moment.
Jeez.
Something with this track. It's the 3D soft walls. The cars, whenever they get too hard in the wall, they like stick. I don't know why.
They will stick in the wall, basically.
It's funny. It's only
it's
at these BBMC tracks because they have these fancy FPS eating 3D soft walls.
Oh,
Whereas usually it's just a flat texture, but here it's like 3D, whatever. I don't know. I don't like it.
We'll get the onboard view of the Among Us scheme here. He's trying to block it here, and he will get stuck right now and into the fence.
Everyone make a joke.
Clogged up there. That's just the product of racing here at Daytona.
Yep. Ugh.
Oh my goodness, dude. Clearly, that was the best race so far tonight.
Jeez.
Wow. So the 15 comes out of nowhere. Wasn't even in the transfer spot on the final restart at the beginning. And
So I was saying, man.
oh, just this is awesome. Awesome racing so far. And now we will get those guys in the finale officially. Let me pause the stream here. Perfect. So I have the leaderboard all lined up. So now we will add the 15. Congratulations. Congratulations if you made it in. If not, tough kumquat. I heard that on freaking iCarly. See, I'm always referencing iCarly because it's on Netflix again, and I just can't get enough of it, bro. It's my childhood. They got like freaking 60, 80 episodes on there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wish they had the whole season. I was a little disappointed. I was like, 8.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed too. Oh, this Zero has a ton of. This Zero has 4 entries here. This anime scheme, the Fireball one he just ran. Devil Bliss, or Devil Risk. I think that's how you say it. Devil Biss. Devil Biss. Okay, Devil Biss.
Oh, the vacuum brand?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what that is. I've never heard of it. Okay.
I had a toy Devil Bliss.
But you know what?
It was a toy vacuum.
You know what? I'm feeling this Food Line scheme a lot more, though. We got to go with this one. We got to go with the Food Line one. I love it. Food City. Excuse me.
That's
Food City. Food
I wonder
Line.
why. I wonder why that one car is. That's weird.
Now the 300 we might keep the same because it's just so cool. Where is the 300? Oh, here it is. Oh no, we have no choice. It's the only entry, so cool. We'll have the Wrangler scheme. And the 59. Yep, the 59 Carvana entry. I thought the 59 was gonna be left out to dry there. That final run there. Oh, he's got 2. Oh, he's got a throwback there. The 59 to Stacey Compton, Carvana. Yep. You made the finale. We gotta run that, bro. God, y'all are so freaking talented. It's crazy. And everyone made these on their own, correct?
Either they had, or they made it themselves, or they reached out to a designer that when it started, I said either you can make your own, or people can go into this chat and say, hey, I'll take on some paint schemes, right? And they'd put their logo on the car, and it would bring some attention to them, and hopefully bring in some new opportunities.
That is so cool. And then lastly, the 24 of Preston. You ran the 24 Pepsi scheme. You have another entry, throwback to 2007, if I'm not mistaken. So now we have
actually
15.
that's Preston Cope. So that's a totally different car. They're just listed as the same 24 because I screwed up on the little entry thing. So make sure it's the same person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know. There's a
got
lot.
it. Okay.
There's a lot of cars in here.
Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. Okay. So we'll keep it the same. Hold on, just let me make sure I didn't make that same mistake for the other ones. I don't think so.
Just if anything, just make sure it's the same, man.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's good. All right, everyone's good. All 15 are good so far. Okay. Now to the off-axis division.
Off-axis, you mean the Steven Merzlak Racing Division?
Yeah, basically.
This is. I made sure. I think all the Steven Merzlak racing cars are in this division. I specifically put them in the off-axis paint one because they have some of the best paint schemes that I've seen so far. Steven Merzlak, fantastic painter.
Dude, it's making my freaking head explode this freaking stream tonight. All these schemes. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. There's the 24. Okay. You have a chance to race your way in now, Cope. Okay. He's in this division.
Preston Cope's a friend of mine. Oh. I know Preston. And if he doesn't make the transfer spot, I'm going to get him roast him.
Yeah, you can just roast him.
Yeah.
That's perfect. All right, so in the 3, we have Cam. The 4. Ooh, I love this Albertsons Dodge. I love that.
There's the leader.
Steven, I love it. And then here we have the 6 scheme right here of Dowie. And then Dong in the 06. Ooh, I love this. The 06. I'm just vibing in the Ritz car. That's the vibe I'm getting.
You guys know exactly who that is.
Yeah. Yep. Asian, wait, what's his channel name again? I'm sorry. Asian, dang it. I forgot it. It's Asian something, though. I forgot the channel name. He makes awesome.
The channel name's That One Asian.
Oh, That One Asian. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, fantastic, hilarious NR.
Dude, that guy makes amazing NR2003 content. He made the Ritz car video too, so which has a million views.
You guys all need to watch Chad Talladega right now. That is my favorite video. Awesome. It's the stupidest video, but I love it so much.
And then continuing on through the field, Alex Livingston in the 08 Adidas scheme. The 24 Preston Cope. You gotta earn your way in here this time. The 33 of Ethan in the Nintendo. Ooh, the Nintendo scheme right there. I like that. And then Jack in the 40 car. And let's see. Donder in the Butterfinger Beirut 42 scheme. I like that combination right there. 49 belongs to John here. Nice. Oh, that's like the similar scheme. Same sponsor as the 3 there too. Look familiar. And then Garrett in the 50. Crunchyroll. What the hell is Crunchyroll? Is that like some?
That is a anime streaming service.
Oh, it sounded like
I've got a lot of followers who love anime.
It sounded like a sushi place. I love sushi.
Crunchyroll? Well, you were close.
That was close enough, man. Oh, yeah. I love this. The 51 with the Kyle Busch font. The 51. Terry Labonte. 2002 throwback. Matthew Stillman. Oh, my gosh. Y'all are so awesome, man. Oh, that's cool. And then the 54. Oh, yeah. Leland Hill. I saw him on Twitter, too. He's going to attempt to race in tonight. I'm assuming this is a.
Is it the cheetah print car?
Yes.
Okay, I made sure their car was changed.
Yeah, the 54 Chia. Yeah, the 54 Chia car here, as it looks like. Yeah.
I didn't forget everybody.
Yeah. And then the 56 Ryan Kendall and the 56 Coca-Cola scheme. Oh yeah, Michael. I know exactly what you're going for. This is a throwback to that car in NASCAR Thunder 2003. The Johnny Benson / Kenny Schrader Eminem / Valvoline scheme. And the fantasy driver's name, if I'm not mistaken, was Ken Goody, I think. And the number on that car was 136. So I see what Michael was going for. Awesome scheme. The 75 here of Charlie, and then let's see. Yona, yeah. Yona in the 77 Valvoline scheme. See, I'm so afraid to get y'all's names wrong. I was like, I think this is it. The 83 of Alex here. Oh, Oh, yeah. That's nice. I like that, Alex. Good scheme. The 84 of Bryce, the GVC entry.
I believe it's Offer Nights. They make all of the NR 2003 ARCA schemes that you see.
Oh, cool.
They go off on those car sets.
That's
very,
cool.
very, very good at it. Very, very accurate. Any of the 2020 like accurate, like the current ARCA paint schemes that you see on the BR Gen 6 2013 mod, this is the guy that's made them.
Absolutely. CJ in the 88 Dale Jr. throwback Mountain Dew scheme here. And then the 071 of Kyle. He is in, or excuse me, the 7X scheme of Kyle here. I like this. The 106 of Priya. I'm assuming this is some sort of anime thing here too. It's a, is that a bunny or a bear's on the hood that's black and white, and then there's like a bunny on the right side of the car. I like that. Very interesting. And then Devontae Whitehead in the 126 Hot Pockets scheme. I love it. Hot Pockets. I can have fun with these sponsors too. Oh, now this one. This one. Aiden, you're being a little controversial here, my friend. The number is on the quarter panel rather than the side door. Ooh, he's
risky.
Hey, I'll give you props for the risque factor here. But it's a nice scheme, but me personally, you just the number on the side, always my preference. But you know what? You're different. I respect it. I love it. So good luck to you in the race tonight, Aiden. Good luck. Then the 136 of Mike here with the I thought that was I don't even know the brand's name here. I thought that was like a Hulu brand or something. But either way, still an amazing scheme. Ronnie Martin in the 197 Nicorette scheme right here. The Nicorette scheme, 197. DuPont as well. A throwback to Jeff Gordon. And then Richard in the 314 scheme. Same sponsor as the 3 and the 49, if I'm not mistaken. The 329 of Van. Numbers looks a little lower than usual, but like it goes with the scheme though. I like it. So appreciate you tuning in. Alan Nadu the third. Hey, bro. Yeah, I know him from Twitter. He's been a huge supporter of mine for quite some time. I appreciate you coming in. And you know what? This is a simple scheme, but hey, at least you're in this show. I appreciate you coming in, man. And then Aiden in the 653 entry here. Oh, yeah, I think I'm about to like this car here. Oh, okay. So the name on here is Fruit Loops, and I assumed it would just be a Fruit Loops scheme. But no, it's the 77X Menard scheme. So appreciate Fruit Loops joining in on the action. Zach in the 823 entry here. And then finally, Mitchell Carter in the Don't You Wanna Fanta, Don't You Wanna Fanta scheme there. If you know those old commercials, you're a real one, and you're obviously way older than me, probably so. Like those old Fanta commercials weren't even on in my childhood. I don't think. Probably like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. Look them up on YouTube. It's like these like ladies would always dress in like the soda colors clothes, I guess, and then basically like just dance to Fanta and all that stuff. So if I'm not mistaken,
sounds like an old commercial.
Sounds like a cringe commercial. Yeah, it's basically cringe. So. But late 90s, early 2000s, what can you do? Alan Nadu the third, thank you so much. Yeah, Alan Nadu the third driving the 405 Street Outlaws Ryan Martin Fireball Camaro Chevy in the off-axis paint division. Absolutely.
Yeah, if anybody's been watching Street Outlaws recently, that. If you haven't seen the recent episode, it's pretty it's rough.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. Big wreck. He got hurt. He had his bell rung. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm pretty sure if you're a big fan of Street Outlaws, you know there was a wreck that happened because the episode comes out 3 months after or whatever. I don't know, but it was rough.
All right, so we just have over 200 people ready and waiting for the fourth event of 6. Here we go, folks. The off-axis division, 33 cars total. Hold on, let me make sure.
Field just keeps getting bigger
31,
and
32,
bigger.
33. Okay, 33 cars total. Here we go. 20 laps per usual. Let's get it. I don't know if this race will be able to top the K2 one, but we'll give it a shot.
We keep saying that these races keep getting
They
dumber
keep
and
better.
dumber.
Yeah, they keep getting better and better in my opinion. Like just so much
Drivers,
entertainment so
to
far. I
your
love it.
cars.
Good old NR. Man.
All right, so here we go. Here's the field. The 88 and the 329 will start on the front row. Here is the rest of the field here. Make sure to lick the like button, everybody. Just 207 people watching. Over 250 likes. Make sure to hit that like button. Or, excuse me, lick the like button. It tastes like cinnamon. Or no, excuse me. It tastes like Hot Pockets as we pass that car.
Cinnamon Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Tastes like hot. No, it tastes
my
like
God.
it tastes like Mountain Dew, Hot Pockets, and Fanta. There we go. We got all those
Cinnamon
brands in there.
Hot Pockets. Cinnamon Hot Pockets. What am I thinking?
Here we go, folks. The command to fire the engines is about to take place. Never mind, I skipped it. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! So I'm 2 for 4. 2 for 4 tonight. 50%. I'm like, I can make it. No, I can't. Oh, goodness. Well, I was about to say, where's the pace truck? Okay, no, it's way far out there. But no, everything's still good. The pace truck is about to head on in. The off-axis division, the 4th of 5 divisions. We already have 15 drivers in tonight's main event. Let's make it 20. The top 5 advance. Green flag is out. The off-axis division is underway. A good start by the 88. The 49 getting a push from the Ritz throwback. A little bit of space towards the bottom. The 51's gonna take advantage and move from the top to the very bottom. Everyone just side by side here, but you know, you never know. Somebody could be hooked, and the big one could happen instantly. That 24 was moving around a tad bit too much in my opinion, but he'll get settled away on the inside. The 329 just cleared the 88. As the 54 currently holding the final transfer spot on lap 1. And as they hit the line here, you see your favorite guys in the top 10. Let me know in the chat below where you are at the moment and where you hope to be. Right now, the 06 just buying his time, trying to get that outside lane to work. The 405 just in front of him as the 329 has lane control up front, but it's about to be 3 wide here. The 88 is about to be stuck in the middle, but the 329 is going to go with him. The 64 was on the 88's back bumper for a moment, and now that middle lane's going to get moving. As the 08 Adidas scheme is battling for the lead here as they come off of turn 4.
Pretty tight pack so far.
Yes, very tight pack. No foolishness, no chaos so far, just good hard racing amongst everybody.
Just Steven Merzlag, guys. I know what they're doing. Just wait, though.
Yeah, just
Just
wait.
give it some time.
Yeah, just give it some time. Just wait on it. The 51 I mentioned earlier on lap 1 went from the top to the bottom, already paying dividends as he's on his way to trying to advance those to one of those transfer spots. The 64 about to make it 3 wide here. It looks like, yep, he'll have enough momentum on the bottom with help from a lot of other drivers. 3 by 3 by 3 amongst the top 9. Could potentially think about pressing it to 4 wide. Never leave it past these AI to do so. 64 gonna move to the middle. Now he's gonna try and hold the bottom again. The 51 gonna get some help. Perhaps the 2 most, or excuse me, my mic went out for a second there. Perhaps the 2 most favorite schemes, in my opinion, are currently 1, 2. Oh, we have a wreck in the back. Somebody got hooked in the very back. The 06 into the wall. The 88 gets some damage.
Not gonna pull a
Caution is out. Yep, caution is out.
Oh.
They're going to race back to the line here. He just barely got hooked. 4 cars involved. And as they hit the line, the 64 is in the lead. And it happened like right in last place too, in the battle for like second to last, I think.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you see when there's a wreck in the back in NR, sometimes the caution doesn't come out, and I think it triggers the caution whenever it detects that an AI is in quote unquote panic mode when they lock up the tires. I think that is what usually triggers a caution.
So here's the replay. The 106 was just getting a push in the back from the 823, just minding his business, and I guess the 823 just sent him. Technically, just sent him, and unfortunately, the 888 car was also involved in the process.
No games of carnivals in the back of the pack here, man.
Yeah, it's still a long way to go, however, though.
Yeah.
Not even at the halfway point yet, but
like I said, this doesn't really shake up much of anything. It just kind of shortens the race length of Jocelyn's position.
Pretty much.
The restart's gonna be thinned out.
Pretty much everyone is still in this, and that's one of the advantages of having no damage for this type of event. But also, you know, the races are so compacted, they're so short, and also we have cautions on, so now the field can get bunched up again. So didn't really affect the race as a whole, just as Noah said, just the distance at this point.
Yep. Now, according to the trends, every race has pretty much had a before 5 laps. Within the last 5 laps has been a caution. So, yep, early caution, got that out of the way. Now we're gonna wait until we get 3, 4, maybe 5 wide, you know, at the end of the race, and see if we get another one of those cheesy.
And don't forget, this wasn't a caution, but we did have a wreck on the final lap of the last race. So
we did.
So you know,
we did.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen in these races. So we're gonna go through the field really quick. The 64 P1 followed by the 75, the 7X51, and the 77 all hold the top 5 transfer spots. And then 6 is the 330, 329, 7th is the 08, 8 is the 133 with the numbers on the side, as you can see right there. In 9th is the 49, and rounding out the top 10 is the 54. We'll go through the rest of the field here too. Yeah, so far, I can't really tell who the main contenders are at the moment, too. In the last race, we were able to, well, really in every race so far, we've really been able to distinctly tell, like, oh, okay, this guy's running up front. And also, like, when you run up front with this NR2003 package at Daytona, you get a lot of space for quite some time. You get a ton of lane control, basically.
Yeah, we saw it a lot in the practice races. If you can get out front far enough and the AI car runs the race line without having to restrict any speed by having to come up against someone who is on the top side. If you run the entirety of your race line, you can stay out front. But if there is a big enough run, there's enough people pushing and pushing and pushing on each other's bumper, your lead will be in jeopardy. It gets pretty hairy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in turn 3. Like, jeez, please.
It's an understatement. Especially when they get 4 wide. I'm waiting to see 5 wide though. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Don't jinx it. Yeah. Wait.
We'll see what happens.
We'll be at Talladega at some point. We'll get our 5 wide. Don't you worry.
The lights are still on the pace truck at the moment. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 194 people watching. Make sure to click the like button. Again,
it's been steady 180 to 200 this entire stream.
Oh yeah, pretty good. And especially for this type of NR 2003 Madness stream with the segment races. You know, we usually we typically only do like one long race on this channel, but this is a much different change of pace, and it's pretty good. We've seen so many unique schemes and, well, a lot of good racing so far. And we only have 2 more races to go after this too.
We've been going for 2 hours.
It hasn't felt like 2 hours, too.
Yeah, it's kind of flown by. I wasn't expecting it to be over 2 hours, but you know, here we are.
It happens.
Yeah, I think primarily the time frame that we were shooting for. I don't
Yeah.
think there really was much of a time frame, but with no cautions, the races were flying by pretty quick. But it cost for the field to thin out. We had to sacrifice that.
I'll kind of send through this caution lap really quick because we're about to get the 1 to go signal, I believe. We'll find out. Yep,
Yeah,
the lights.
we haven't seen any really bad cars kind of pull. We only saw one car pull off.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any like cars pull off for fuel or tires or whatever. I'm not sure why the 411 of Evil Cole Custer.
I don't. That was Evil Cole Custer. That was a pretty unique driver, I guess.
Yeah. Just trying to get in everybody's heads by pitting.
Lights are off on the safety truck, on the pace truck. We are about to go back green. And when they hit the line, 8 laps will be complete. We'll be on lap 9 and just close to the halfway mark. Perfect segment of races tonight, 20 laps, awesome. Perfect length with all the segments, fairly entertaining. So I'm willing to see how this race will shake out as well.
You never know with NR, man.
Yeah, with NR,
Shit,
yeah, you can
never know.
We'll see if they make it through the first lap, or hell, even through the first corner without wrecking. So like you said, you never know. Pace truck is in. The racing is about to commence once again in the off-axis series, or off-axis division, excuse me. Green flag is back out. 64 gets a hell of a jump. And I can already see they're already racing in the back too, in the way, way back, trying to get formed up. '51 did the exact same thing as on the last restart, was on the outside and then moves directly to the inside. Everyone just trying to get up to speed at the moment. This is good to know in case we do have a one-lap shootout that, hey, I can't go far out like that, or else the 7 is going to get a run on me like he just did for the lead. Side by side, and as they hit the line, the 7 is barely going to eke him out. The 133, probably the most controversial scheme so far tonight, is currently in the transfer spot.
Fun fact, that car, I'm not sure how many people are familiar with Ace Moneymaker, the Twitter account. That is the driver of that car.
Oh, it's Ace Moneymaker. Okay,
yep.
Perfect. So Ace
I forgot
Moneymaker.
to mention that in the lineups. That is the Ace Moneymaker.
Ace Moneymaker got turned. He got turned. He got turned as you said that. The jinx, and the big one.
There goes my contract.
Oh my goodness.
Son of a bitch.
Arca brakes, they're still wrecking. Holy shit.
Wow.
Just as we were talking about him,
Just
he got
a bad
turned.
bump, man. Oh.
Caution is out, race back to the line, just past the halfway point.
What a junkyard. Oh.
And who's the leader? Now in the lead.
It was a one-car
is the
breakaway.
7. Yeah, it was a one-car breakaway there. Wow. Just as
Oh
we were
my.
talking about Ace Moneymaker.
Poor guy.
Oh, poor guy. We gotta look at that replay there. That was insane. It happened so fast. He was in the transfer spot, was battling for the lead. I thought he would have the lead once they came off of turn 4, but let's take a look at the replay here. The 54, he turned himself. He turned himself there. He turned up a little bit into the 54. That's what happens. And then gets up into the 64.
Yeah.
And
There
then,
is no damage. So
no damage.
The field's just gonna reset and they're gonna cycle back through. This is on lap 10. There's still a good deal of racing that could be left. You can go from last to first if you really, really get lucky.
But just you mentioned the one-car breakaway. Let's take a look at that really quick. Yeah, pretty much. The 7's like. Let's switch to the 7.
Right.
He's gone. He's
Yeah,
gone.
All right, bet I'm out. Here he goes.
Yeah, he's gone, man. Everyone else, while he's chilling, everyone else in the back is wrecking. But now that gives us a whole new top 5 now.
Yeah, that's ooh boy.
And now when we get the restart, since this wreck happened, since they came back to the line on lap 11, I'm I'm assuming by the time we get the green, probably 5-6 laps to go, perhaps, maybe 7. I don't know. We'll see. But now a whole new top 5. The 7X and P1, followed by the 83, the 197, the 6, and the 24. Could potentially have 2 24 entries in the main event. But poor Ace Moneymaker. Someone let him know on Twitter that Lefty jinxed him. He revealed who he was, and then as soon as you stop talking, as soon as you stop talking about him, that's when the wreck happened. I was like, and Ace is around.
It's hilarious because like I'm not even looking at the live feed, and as soon as I stop talking about him,
Ace is around, and I'm just like, Ace is around.
All right. There goes my contract. Okay, great. I didn't need a wheel and modify contract anyways.
Oh man. Well,
I'll just stick to painting.
So now they're gonna get settled in here and think about what they're gonna do to make those final transfer spots. And meanwhile, on the outside looking in, the 46, the 06, the 126, the 136, and the 50 round out the top 10. And pretty much the entire field, except for the leader, basically made it through that wreck. But now the contenders are in the back too. We saw the 77, the 08, the 51, the 329 also is going to be in the back. And now the 54 is in dead last, unfortunately. He was running in P3 with the 133, and unfortunately got the raw end of the deal.
Special paint scheme based off of one of their favorite Disney characters. That was, I think, that's the main reason why they wanted that paint scheme changed. And hopefully, like I said, you can go from last to first if you're lucky. This is pretty much a NASCAR lottery.
This is NR2003. Anything can happen in this game.
Anything. Hey, I mean, someone got shot over the fence. Okay? I mean, in all true reality, I mean, you can't predict. You can't, like, the trends, we don't need them. It's trends, right? Who cares? It's unpredictable. But the trends say that there has been a last lap crash or a last lap caution that has ended the race or has been at the end of the race. There has been calamity at the end. And with there being this many laps left, there's enough time for them to be 2, 3 wide, maybe 4 wide like we've seen before. We could see something happen.
Lights are off on the pace truck. And when we hit the line, we'll have 14 laps complete. And we will restart with 6 laps to go. That is just enough time for any sort of chaotic thing to take place. Really, 1 lap is any sort of time, but
all you need is 1 turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 turn, and that turn is turn 3.
Yeah, we'll see how this restart goes here. But I appreciate Lefty basically becoming the Larry Mack of the stream with all of the trends and stuff. Appreciate you keeping tabs with that.
Based on the trends.
Based on the trends.
Yeah, I think it's more.
Oh, it's been awesome.
I'm running out. I'll be here all week except when I run out of ideas.
Yeah.
I'm no Moonhead, but I'll do my Moonhead impression if I see a wreck. All I gotta do is go, Jesus Christ, and that's it. That's all I gotta do.
That was damn near perfect, actually.
I'll do maybe a bottom split bup. I don't know. I'll throw one in there. If I'm doing them on my own, or I'm doing my own stream, and I can see it live, I'll do my best. I'll do what I can do.
Appreciate it. So now, the the car is coming off of turn 3. About to come off of turn 4 at the moment. Pace truck will pull in. Will be lap 15 once they hit the line. 6 laps to go. Currently, the 5 transfer spots belong to the 7X, 83, 197, the 6, and the 24. Could potentially have 2 24s in the main event. We'll see what happens here. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back out in the Axis division. 6 laps to go. The question is, who's going to move to the bottom first? The 7 has ran a perfect race so far. The 64 wasting no time, as well as the 42, the 126, the 197. And it looks like the 6 is thinking about it. The 6 is thinking about it. He will move to the bottom, and so will the 7. That leaves the 83 and the 24 out to dry. The transfer spots will be changing momentarily. But now the 197 is going to get a run on the top. Perhaps the top line might be the preferred choice. Nope, doesn't look like it. The 47 started P6 just on the outside looking in, immediately already battling for P2. And now the 126 and the 136, they were also on the outside looking in. It looks like the entirety of the top 5 could change, with the exception of the 7X. He is choosing his lanes perfectly.
Like I said, if you get a leader to get out there and run the entirety of the race line, they can stay out front. It will block runs, and it will stay in the lead. But like I said, the only thing that really seems to stop it is when you get a train on the bottom that are chain drafting. That's what I like to call it, chain drafting or accordion drafting. It usually only turns to your accordion when they wreck.
So now we are at that point in the race. If a caution does come out, race is basically over. Gotta love 2003 rules. Love them or hate them.
Oh boy. Gets tense out here.
Yes.
It gets real tense.
But now we're starting to see 2 distinct packs now as we hit the line here. 4 laps to go. Currently, only 17 cars are in this main pack. Some cars are starting to break away, but the 7X has ran a solid race thus far tonight in the Axis division. But the battle is still raging on pretty much in every position. Sure, he's dominating the race, but who's to say he doesn't get punted on the final lap? Now the 50 has worked his way inside the top 3. The 136 seems to be just staying with the 7. He knows exactly what he's doing. And now the 64, who was in the transfer spots for most of the early part of the race, is now back in it in P4. 3 to go. Starting to get a line formed on the bottom. I think they're like, hey, it's time to go. It's time to go now. No more time to wait. As the outside has less cars, and now there's even a middle pack forming. The Hot Pocket scheme needs to get back in line quickly to even have a shot, but it's looking dire. Now the 50 is going to get to the inside of the 136. Can the 7 block him as well? He's made the right moves thus far. And it looks like he will. He'll clear him.
Seeing the ringleader, the 4-car of Steven Merzlack, of this big bunch of Steven Merzlack cars getting up to the front here.
Yes, in the late going. Here comes the 4 here, battling for that transfer spot with 2 laps to go. The transfer spots currently being duked out right now. Right now, the 7 doesn't know. He can't make up his mind at the moment. Top or bottom, top or bottom. But right now, the bottom has more cars. But now, never mind. The 50 and the 7X are going to move to the top. Going to give the top some drafting help here. There's more cars on the top right now. Is the 7 going to leave him, or is he going to go back to the bottom here? We have a new crop of cars on the bottom here. The 77, the 08, the 314. Where did they come from? We're going to find out who's going to make the finale. White flag is out. Final lap in the Axis division. The 7 has been clearly the most dominant car thus far. 3 wide again for the final transfer spot. Third place is 3 wide right now. If they were smart, they tried to keep it to single file, but nope, they're going for it. On the back stretch for the final time, is the 7 going to make any sort of bonehead moves? I doubt it. He's been flawless so far. But it's 3 wide at the moment for the final transfer spot. The 08 and the 77 both duking it out. It's going to come down to the 314 and the 77. Coming to the line, the 7 will win. But who will get the final transfer spot? The 314. Congratulations. He will make it in. He will.
High car!
Good job. He will edge out the 77 barely. Hashtag
wow.
50 and 07. GG.
We almost didn't get a Steven Merzlak racing car in a transfer spot in the Steven Merzlak racing division. That was close.
So you at least
That
got
was
one,
close.
right? You at least
They got one car
entry
in there. They got the pie car
Thank
in there.
God. But no, the
Good
7,
Lord.
the 7, the 42, the 08, the 197, and the 314 will make it into the finale.
Oh, wow. The trends did not hold up.
Yeah, they
did
didn't
not
hold up
see
in
a
this
last
race.
lap crash.
Yeah, did not
The
hold up.
Steven Merzlak Racing division is holding up to be clean and clean cut. And there is a cat that's trying to get my room. Hang on a second. Greedy little cat, I swear.
All right, let's get these entries into the main event, the finale.
Got one more race for those last 5 transfer spots.
Yes.
This is the big one.
Yes, this is the big one. Noah was telling me this class is definitely the big class, or should I say the clout class, I guess.
Yeah, this is where all of the YouTubers, the personalities ended up going into. All the others were, like I said, this was randomly generated, and I specifically picked. That's why some of the divisions are like different numbered. You know what I mean?
Right.
This one was specifically for all of the invites. Most of the invite cars that I did. The one before that, is all Steven's cars because they wanted all those cars in the same one, and all the other ones were basically randomly generated, which was funny because the first one, not the first one, I can't remember if it was the first or second one. Almost all the in-car drivers were in that one.
Oh my goodness! I just I'm on the 197 now. Was about to add him, and Ronnie has a ton of options to choose from. He ran a Gordon scheme for the last one. Let's see. I like this Colgate scheme right here. I like this here too. I like the Need for Speed one.
I did get a report of a possible repeat entry for the Peak. It should be one of the 24 cars.
Okay. All right, I'll make sure to do that.
I can't remember. I specifically had them assigned to Peak, but I must have put them in a different division on accident. So I may need to take a look.
All right.
And see if
yeah. Just take a look at that. Yeah, just take a look at that really quick.
So I'm gonna.
Ronnie, I freaking love this this Turb Key sandwich.
I've seen turkey sandwich in chat like 10 times.
Dude, yeah,
I had no idea what it was.
We got it. Yeah, we got to run that scheme. Of course, we got to run that scheme. All right, and then we'll get the 08 and the 314 added in momentarily. Let's see. There we go. And Livingston has a few options here. Oh, I like this Adidas one. I like the pink one. So we're going to do that. The pink and blue. I like that. Then the 314. 314 will get you added in, and that'll do it for the Axis series. Yep. There you are. There's Richard. Okay, so now we have 20 cars in it so far. Oh, this is going to be a good one. And now, the Peak division. I guess it's fitting, Peak in there and stuff. Fitting. So, the way Lefty described this was the clout division. So these are where, the influencers and, racers, all this stuff, like the people online that you know and love or hate are going to be in this race. So be ready. So we got Caleb in the 5. Ooh, that's a nice scheme. Yo, I like that. I love that scheme, Caleb. Love it. And then Zach in the 8 right here. Harris Liu, the famous designer for these NASCAR teams. He's in the 03, and of course his scheme looks well. Who would have thought? No, I'm just kidding. Daniel.
He actually designed that one.
Oh, yeah, Daniel Rodriguez, a.k.a. D-Dog. D-Dog Dan. Yes, I love the scheme. What's up, man? The 25 of Fisher G, a.k.a. FRG Designs. What's up, man? Austin Wright in the 27 Root Beer entry. The 29 of LJ Toledo in the Peak. Yes, perfect. The Peak 29 scheme for the Peak Series event. And then Van D. Bins. Thank you so much for joining tonight in the 38. Looks a bit of a throwback to Furniture Row, I thought. But no, it's just his own thing. I like it. And then Zachary Fisher in the 44 Wendy's Machine. The 48, Justin. I love it, Justin. I love the rainbow colors, the Coca-Cola zero sugar scheme, and also another NASCAR amino entry. A lot of y'all coming out from that site. The 53 of Joshua Eagleson, of Joshua Eagleson, in the 53 throwback to Juan Pablo Montoya. The 63 of Brendan in the 63 Dodge here, the gear wrench machine. The 66 of Brad Flynn, I love it. Basically a throwback to, I mean, I guess you could say Todd Bodine because he did have that actually as a sponsor. It was the 26, however, not the 66. So I love that scheme, Brad. And
This cat's just going to knock stuff all over the place. I'm kicking you out. Good Lord. If anybody knows Brick my cat, Brick the cat, this cat.
He's not behaving. Currently not behaving.
No, he's not. He never behaves. I fed you. What do you want? Okay, continue.
The 73 of Jonathan Oates. What's up, man? Love the TMG scheme.
Boat.
What's up?
Oh, I said boat. That's his nickname.
Okay. Gotcha. And then Ferris here. Ferris in the 87 Sharpie scheme. And I like this, too. I like the little rainbow colors on the side of here. And then Jack, I've seen
Jack
this.
Johns.
Yeah, I've seen.
AKA Thunder 98.
Yep.
That is the man.
I've seen
track
this
maker.
I've seen this scheme in the ICR mod. Yeah, in the ICR mod too. So those cars go really
Jack
fast.
is responsible for a lot of retro NASCAR tracks, as well as retro car sets, fictional sets, and real sets. The last one they just released was a massive 1999 car set for the Cup 98 modding. It is fantastic.
And thank you so much for what you contribute to the community, Jack. Really appreciate it.
Awesome, dude.
And then 94, the 94 of Caleb Rose. All right, I like this. Simple, but it's still sweet. And now we're getting into some names you may recognize here. Ryan Vargas has joined the fray, and he will be in the 6V TikTok entry. And then Joseph here. Joseph is going to be in the TN design scheme, the 62D scheme, or no, O? Is that an O or a D? I don't know. We'll just say O. And then Ian in the 121. Is this a McLaren entry? I always see the sponsor on the McLaren, so I just assume it's some McLaren entry. But yeah, no, thank you so much for joining tonight's event. The 151 of Caden Bishop in the NASCAR Amino entry. See it on the side again. What's up, man? And then Alex Newgarden, the host of the Gay Racing Podcast. I love his content. Listen to some of his stuff. He will be driving the 24X Rainbow car. And then Michael Carey, one of the NASCAR reporters on NASCAR Twitter. Appreciate you joining tonight. Yes, 25 entry.
That is the correct 25.
Yeah, the 25M.
I will not be denied.
Yeah, that's the correct 25.
Talladega 0625 will forever live in my nightmares.
Yeah. That's a bit odd. Yeah. This is the correct 25 here. So Michael Carey, welcome to the show. Well, part of the show, not the main show yet. You got to race your way in. And then David in the EA Games entry. I like that.
We do have to correct the last name of Perta Car. I add an R between the last A and the I believe.
Add an
They
R.
asked me to fix the last name, but I couldn't get to it.
Gotcha. Got it. Already fixed it.
I think that is what
between the A and the
that's
I,
the
right?
change they wanted.
Yeah,
I
between
believe
the A
so.
and
The last two letters, yeah.
All right. Already got that taken care of. The Bread Man, y'all know him on Twitter, aka Brad Perez. In the this is the Mazda. What do they call those cars again? The Spec Miata series.
Spec Miatas.
Yeah.
Look how happy it is. Look at him.
So the Spec Miata stock car, I guess. But no, I love it. It's awesome. Welcome to the show, man. Logan, what's up, dude? I stand with women. Yes, obviously, yes. We can all agree with that message. And also on the back of the car, bright future. Amen. What's up, man? Preston Pardes. Oh wait, yeah. This is another NASCAR driver too. Yes, another spec Miata regular. But he's made some NASCAR events on the road courses, and I gotta say, he's pretty effing good, you know.
Wheel man.
Yeah, he's
wheel man.
He's a wheel man, dude. So
he's P money for a reason.
yeah, I'm honored to have him in here too. What's up, man? And then Jesse Clark in the 424 entry. Also, the same message as the 416 hashtag I stand with women. And us, we got to us. Lefty made this for us, bro. I appreciate it. The 43B BFM scheme. Oh,
we may need to do a number change, but
yeah, we might need to do another change.
It just goes to show how long ago.
Yeah,
I made this stuff.
He made these a while back, but hey, we have our BFM colors in here. We might get a chance to race in the main and even win, so it doesn't get any better. And then Gavin Newton. Oh yeah, I love the 48 scheme here. I love the Ally scheme. Appreciate you tuning in. Awesome to have you in the show. Nice scheme. And then Mo Perry in the 54X Pepsi machine. Got Pepsi, Papyrus on the back. Cool. And then Corey Hertz, or however you say Hertz. Harts. Okay, I think I said that right. Hopefully. In the 557 entry. What's up, man? And then Slap. This is my favorite
Emperor
scheme.
of NASCAR.
Look
at him.
This is my favorite scheme. This is my favorite
I
scheme.
thought this one turned out cool. It almost looks like, it reminds me of like an old like a road course car from like the 90s. It really reminds me of that old like simple style.
Yeah, the scheme's from the 90s, so yeah, I mean, it basically looks the part. And I love how like there's no like I love how like I love what you did with the headlights on the scheme too. It's amazing.
Yeah, I tried to make it look like a Thunderbird.
So someone let Slap know in the chat. Someone let Slap know on Twitter, like, hey, your car's about to race. So hopefully we see him in the chat. And then Nicholas in the 7-Eleven entry. And someone sponsor me, please. Please sponsor me. We should have sponsor, please.
You got your sponsor right there. You got 7-Eleven. Come on.
I love it, man. Thanks for tuning in. The 745 Golden Peak Tea. I love me some sweet tea. You already know what it is. And finally, Danny B, a.k.a. Daniel Baldwin, is in the show. The 37th and final entry tonight in the 88 DB for Danny B Chevy.
Should have put that pizza sponsorship on the car somewhere.
Oh, yeah, the Papa John's. The Papa John's.
I laughed.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. Well, we're about to get to it here. 37 cars, the final transfer race of the evening. We will get to the main event after this. Only 25 cars for the main event. This division has the most cars out of any one of them. 37 cars in total. Same settings as usual. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get on into it. Now, I will try my best to be as neutral as possible. I do have kind of a rooting interest for having my card come in.
That's why I didn't put my own in there.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard.
Drivers,
we're gonna test it.
to your cars.
And we didn't even qualify good anyway, so I don't know if we'll have a shot. But here we go.
We'll see.
So here is the rundown through the field. The 54X and the 91 will start on the front row. If you see your car, let me know in the chat below where you are starting, and hopefully you guys advance. So yeah, some of the big names here that some of y'all recognize are going to be really in the mid-pack, it looks like. But holy crap, 37 cars only jostling for 5 entry spots. Oh, this is going to be fun. So here we go, folks. The command to start your engines. If I don't skip it.
See if you can get over 50% here.
Drivers, start your engines!
We did it!
Roll the clip!
We did it. We got it here. All right, let's go. All right,
Based on the trends.
Yeah, it's based on the
Marion
trend.
has scored. He has
3 of 5.
3 out of 5 times.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes for the final event. But nah, folks, we're about to begin the last transfer race in the Peak Division. Fitting name that it's the Peak Division, as we have maxed out at 37 cars. Currently, only 20 cars are in the main. This race will sort out the final 5 entries. As I said, the 54X and the 91. on the front row. Only 20 laps. Which names make it in from this series? We've had amazing racing in the first 4 divisions. It's time for the final one. Green flag is out. We're racing. The final division of the night is underway. And the 54 is thinking about going to the middle. Thinks better of it. Gonna come back to the bottom here as they enter turn 1. You can hear them shifting the gears there too. Now getting into 4th gear as they come off of turn 2. Nobody's making any questionable moves yet. Everyone's just biding their time on lap 1, trying to see who wants to work with who, as we see a bit of a gap forming in the middle of the pack. 3 wide already in the top 2 spots. The middle lane starting to form. Who's going to go? Is everyone going to go? They're going to leave the 62 out to dry, it looks like. Or perhaps the 54 might go with them. Nope, never mind. The 20 of D-Dog Dan might go to the top. But as we hit the line, D-Dog Dan will lead lap number 1. Some cars still fighting in the middle, the 24 and the 91, trying to decide if they want to use that line. Michael Carey also trying to make the same decision as well. So far, the 44 has lane control at the moment. Right there, up top, the 999 is also trying to look for some help, on that bottom there right at the moment. D-Dog Dan nearly hit the wall there. I don't know why he was up there so close. That's been the case for some drivers tonight. Right now you see Brad Perez getting the lane going, followed by Harris Lou and Darian Gilliam in that 43. The 54, the pole sitter, currently stuck on that high lane, but right now the top 4 are just single file. Don't want to cause too much of a ruckus early on, as the top 5 are going to be on the high lane and immediately migrate to the middle, or the bottom.
Not as packed as I thought this race was going to get. Everyone's trying to keep it nice and clean at the start here.
Right now, Harris Lou and Brad Perez trying to work together to make it through to the transfer spots. As we hit the line, D-Dog Dan had the final transfer spot. Let's see if he can hold his own, as we have 3 laps complete of 20. But so far, the action up front has just been single file, as the top 2 are starting to break away and kind of tandem draft, it looks like. The 745 and the 44, not necessarily hooking bumpers, but they're pretty close. Oh, Perez nearly hooked the 21 there. 21 got a little bit squirrely there, entering 3. But it's helping too. He's helping him get through to those transfer spots, as the inside lane has been the preferred lane so far. And Perez will get the final transfer spot as they hit the line. But right now, the top 2, they got to focus on catching the top 2 right now, because they've stayed single file. The 745 car has not left the 44 car's back bumper yet. And we're starting to see more guys come through the pack. Brad Perez, Harris Lou, Darian Gilliam now making his way through. And here comes Perez. He's going to try and go to the bottom here. Darian's going to go with them. Here comes the 48 in the Coca-Cola Zero scheme. And at the line, the 44 is still going to hold on to the lead, but for how long? As now the 44 and the 745 have now been separated. But here comes the BFM entry.
It's not rigged, I promise.
Yeah, it's not rigged, I promise. Basically, just want to point that out. A BFM win on BFM would be perfect, though, not going to lie.
Based on the trends,
Based on
this
the
cat
trends.
wants to be on my counter 24/7. He needs to get out. I swear. How did you get back in here? I'm sorry. Get out! Move it.
Oh, man.
Frick, I hate it.
The 48 and the 38 were, they had the same mindset there. They both moved to the bottom, but now the 48's going to leave the 38 out to dry in the middle.
That is the worst lane.
Now,
the worst lane that I saw in the practice races was that middle lane. You move nowhere. You need to be on the bottom if you're in the middle.
Now we'll see. Okay, no, never mind. He's not in the middle. Actually, far, far back in the middle is Slap. He's trying to gain some spots. As he'll get tucked back on the outside lane. Now the 48 is going to be P1, followed by the 20 and the 745. Now Danny B and Michael Carey, they're starting to join the mix.
Hendrick Motorsports, here they come.
Yeah, it's basically the Hendrick
Neon
Motorsport.
yellow numbers, baby.
So far, clean racing. We haven't seen any sort of shenanigans, but it is NR 2003. It can happen at any moment.
Based on the trends, we have jinxed this race quite a bit.
Yeah.
So if we keep saying it's
And you
clean,
jinxed it like in the moment too. That was crazy.
yeah, it is. What can I say? I gotta submit.
The 48.
Now, I will say I do have an update on my contract. It has been canceled. I will not be racing for Wheel and Modified for quite a while. It is unfortunate, but my career will continue. I promise.
The 88 was bump drafting. He's bump drafting that 121. You gotta be careful with that. I noticed he was like kind of moving back and forth a little bit.
A little flirtatious with that. You got to be careful. Too much will end in catastrophe.
We're closing in on the halfway point as they hit the line. The 48, currently P1. The 44 was P1, but now has the final transfer spot. The high lanes seem to be the way to go at the moment, but the low lanes trying to hold its own.
Not a lot of 3-wide action yet.
We have a three wide battle, or we did at the moment. Or no, we did.
On my side, I saw some 4-wide in the trial.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some pretty crazy stuff. We might see 4-wide as they enter turn number 3. They almost
treacherous turn 3.
Now they're 3x3 in positions 6 through 9.
What did I say? No 3-wide, huh?
Or 6 through 12, excuse me, or 11.
Let me go to my crystal ball and conjure up what's going to happen next.
We are about to pass the halfway mark, and so far it has been an amazing race. Very clean though, but still amazing. As that 48 has had lane control for quite some time, it seems like, and now the BFM car is in the middle. He's in the sucker hole, and he's going to fall all the way back unless he gets help. Danny B and Harris Lou, and also the 24 from the Gay Racing Podcast entry, they are looking to make the show. The 25 got snuckered up to the top, and there's no coming back from it. He has no help. Well, now he does now. He settled back in line as BFM's trying to go with him. But
we were talking about Slap way back in the pack. Looks like Slap is pretty close up there in that bottom line.
He's slowly, but he's methodically making his way through the pack. I've seen that.
God Emperor of NASCAR, here he comes.
We have a battle for the lead here. Danny B has gotten the run, followed by Harris Lou and Brad Perez. They're going to go with him.
Danny B leading.
Danny B leading, and that's the way it seems like it's going to be at the moment as Danny B gets the run. But Perez is going to do his own thing and go to the bottom, but Danny's going to block it as Harris Lou is going to shift to the top. Different mindsets of what they want to do, but Danny B is currently in P1. And as they hit the line, he'll lead the lap, but he won't clear Brad, and he'll be forced back up to the top. Now Perez is going to take the lead.
Just as quick as you get it, it can be taken away.
Or he hasn't gotten the lead yet, but he could get the lead as they come off of turn 2.
Here comes Thunder, 98.
Side by side for the lead. But Perez might have the preferred run. Wait, never mind. Danny B. Now he's starting to look a little bit, a lot more stronger. Uh-oh, getting a little bit dicey. Oh, we got a wreck. Wreck in the back. Oh, no, he saved it. The 25 saved it, actually. What a save. Another save. The second save of the night. Never mind. We will stay green.
Wow.
What are the odds of that happening twice? 3 wide up front. 3 wide in the transfer spots. And that is good for Perez. Now he has lane control. He can choose where to go and not lose much speed. But nope, never mind. The 44 is going to retake the lead again. And here comes the 43 and Slap. Where did Slap come from in the 6th throwback? As now the contenders are starting to show up right when it matters the most.
Yeah, that wreck that occurred, not wreck, but save, did hurt that backpack back there. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to catch up in time to get there at the end of the race.
Yeah, not sure. The main focus remains in this large pack.
Still a lot of big names in contention here.
Right now,
I got my money on that 03 Ford.
A lot of big names. A lot of underdogs right now trying to make it in. Who would have thought that the most stacked division would be the most cleanest one?
You'd think there'd be some tempers flaring. You'd think some funny little rivalries would be occurring here.
The race isn't over yet.
I'm not seeing any.
It's not over yet.
Oh boy. I think we jinxed it. What do you think?
The 20 and the 44, both side by side, as both the high and low lanes are starting to form up a lot more snugger. Harris Lou giving D-Dog Dan a push, followed by BFM and Slap. As those two clout chasers try to make it in.
Low-hanging fruit.
As we hit the line, 6 laps to go. The 43 currently in P3, the 44 in P4. Perez got the final transfer spot. Harris Lou is going to clear him. He's going to clear him. He's going to get help from the 43. Now, which lane is he going to choose? Which lane does he think will prosper to help him advance? I don't know. But right now, he has a comfortable cushion. And as I say that,
bottom, Harris.
And as
Hold the bottom.
And as I say that, the 43 and the 6 of BFM and Slap could potentially duke it out for this victory. In the final laps, 5 to go as they hit the line. The final 5. We had the first 5 with the first race, and now the final 5 now to make it in.
It's not rigged, I promise.
Vargas is starting to come up through the field. He's been hovering around the top 10, top 15 all race, but just hasn't had the luck to get up here.
Like I said, that backpack is way back there. They don't have a shot getting back up there unless a caution happens. But if a caution happens, that's going to be it. They're going to have to hope they go up through the pack.
Harris Lou's still in P1, but they're 3 wide. That's going to give them more space. Now the 62 is going to make it work. And Michael Carey and Ryan Vargas look like they are about to follow. It's single file in that other pack. But the other pack is starting to catch up to the main pack, but it's looking like it is too little, too late. Harris Lou has had lane control for quite some time. Let's see if he can close the deal. Michael Carey and Ryan Vargas are now in those transfer spots, followed by the 351. Some of the guys we had just seen up front better get back down to the bottom or cycled through again very quickly. Here come the 6. The 6 in the 351. Or no, excuse me, the 351 didn't go with him. He's still going to kind of stay in the middle, and now he'll go with Vargas. And Vargas and Michael Carey are both 1-2, and Harris has been out front for quite some time. There's no guarantee, though, that he'll be able to hold on to it in the closing laps. Anything can happen here at Daytona. 3 to go. If a caution comes out now, that is the race.
Looks like that backpack went single file and built up some speed and got themselves up to this big pack here. I stand corrected.
Yeah, they were able to catch up here, but it's late in the going. And now some of the contenders we saw early on are stuck. They can't really make any moves, unfortunately. And now Danny B, who was up front, to the back, and now up front again, is on the move. And Pardis is he's on the move as well. He started P37 dead last. He could potentially make the show here. And he has come out of nowhere in that Spec Miata entry. 2 laps to go. Harris Liu. It would be a shame if Harris Liu led all of these final laps and didn't even make it in. But he's got to make the right calls here. The bottom keeps moving while the top keeps moving back. And as I say that, Harris Liu goes directly to the top. And now Preston Pardis is going to have some help from Danny B. And the 44 is he's going to get a run on Danny B. So now Danny B is going to be left out to dry. He just got the run. Here comes the 44. He has led the most laps all night. This race is going to go caution-free. White flag is out. Final lap. Let's see if it goes wreck-free, however. The 42 and the 44 both side by side. Here comes the 8. Danny B trying to be one of the clout chasers to make it in. The 94 is going to get the run on the bottom. Now the 44 is going to have lane control. Where's he going to go? Will they make it back to the line? That's the main question. Oh, no. The 74 got forced below the line there. A tad trying to go for the transfer spot. 3 wide for the transfer spots. It's going to come down to the 24, the 94, and the 88 of Danny B. As they come to the line, who's going to make it in? The 44 wins the race. The 24 edges out Danny B.
Oh,
the Gay Racing Podcast will make the show. Barely edging out Danny B. Harris Liu, who led most of the laps in the final laps, misses out in P10.
Boy.
But the 44...
that transfer spot fight was close.
Fisher was the most dominant car in this peak division race. But the driver of this race goes to that 42. And we have a wreck. We have a wreck, actually. A wreck's taking place as they hit the pit lane.
What the why?
They decided to wreck.
We didn't have a wreck all race long. We might as well have the stat.
But the driver,
down the trends.
The driver of the race has to go to that 42 entry of Preston Pardis from P37 all the way to P2 to make it in. Followed by the 8 of Moses and the 745, who actually was the car that just wrecked.
Yeah, the entirety of the Dreamy Zach Designs race team makes it in.
Yes, the 7045 will make it in. He might have wrecked on that final lap, but hey, at least he's in, though. But poor Harris Liu. I got to feel bad for Harris Liu, man. He was in the lead. He had lane control for so long, chose the outside lane, and misses the show. Unfortunately.
Jeez, the only thing I want to help him there is if some cheesy turn 3 wreck happened, he somehow made it through and raced it to the end. It's the only way you can make it on these.
And not a single clout chaser made it.
Nope.
Well, the Gay Racing Podcast, I guess you could say. They kind of
that was man. I didn't think we'd have a caution-free race.
Yeah,
I had my money on every race having a caution.
Yeah, well, especially the peak division having a caution because it had the most cars.
More cars, yeah.
But I guess
unpredictable, man. Unpredictable.
Folks, we have been streaming for over 2 hours, and we are finally going to get down. Or no, 3? Really?
Yeah, we're at 3 hours.
Holy crap!
I need another monster.
Anyway, I need to eat. I need to eat after this.
I haven't eaten like.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I ate today. Breakfast, I guess, but Jesus, it's been so long. All right, it's time to get these final 5 entries in, and we will go over the main entry list for tonight's Lefty Pro Series opener. Oh, and also Zach is a part of the Gay Racing Podcast too. I didn't know that. I also see his scheme as well.
Right there. Yeah. Those are, I love those paint schemes.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna add the
They're
8
so
ones in.
pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna add the 8
I love
scheme.
those cars so much, man. Fantastic drive.
Let's get the 745 added here. Yep, 745 of Cody. Make sure to get him added in. And then finally, the 24 here of. Wait, hold on. Where's it listed? Oh, okay. No, I was hitting the wrong numbers. There we go.
I know you mentioned food. I'm eating Peeps. This is not good for me.
All right.
It's the yellow ones too.
All right, folks. The main event is about to commence. We have our Fast 25 for the finale. The 0 Food Lion scheme of Brandon Allen. The 8 Gay Racing Podcast entry of Zach Moses. Ringo Ando in the 9 anime scheme. I don't know which anime character this is, but it looks pretty cool. Alex Livingston in the 08 Adidas scheme. And then our controversial guy from the very first race, the 12 of David Phillips in the Hudson Hornet entry. I love it. And then we have Tim in the 15. He was our surprise winner earlier on, and now he was able to advance his way into the show. And then Chris in the 24 scheme, followed by Nathan in the Canadian Tire entry. Donder in the Butterfinger / Baby Ruth entry. And then Zachary Fisher in the Wendy scheme, followed by Landon in the Autism Speaks Dodge. Patrick O'Keefe in the number 59 Carvana throwback to Stacy Compton. So that's a cool scheme.
Quick update real quick.
Yeah.
It looks like Rig would like to run their Blue Thunder car instead of the number 9 anime car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can change that up really quick. Just give me a second. You said the 9 Thunder car?
Yes, they want the
Alright.
Blue Thunder car to be red.
All right, gotcha. Oh, okay, so the one he ran earlier. All right, yeah, okay, I see it. All right, cool. So we'll get rid of this one. All right, last minute changes. We finally got that taken care of. All right, so there we go. Okay, I was wondering why it was showing up all weird. All right, there we go. We have the 60 of Chris in a Fastenal scheme. It's not cursed, I promise. I lifted it. I don't know if this is a throwback or if this is just like some random. I mean, it looks good either way, but I love it. Appreciate it, Chris. And then Leroy Jenkins in the 92 Sears entry. And then Barem Poole in the 98 Jack Daniels machine. Karting World. Yes, I love the scheme. Karting World in the 000 Karting World scheme. With the Dodge. The 3X Coca-Cola entry of Xander. Congrats. Kyle Solomon, who was the most dominant car in his division, is going to roll off the field tonight. And then Ronnie Martin in the Turb Key Sammed Witch 197 entry.
Get it right.
Love it. And then Alex Newgarden will be he just advanced, got the final transfer spot over Danny B just barely, and was able to make his way in. Oh, Landon Rock, thank you so much for the $2. 2 cap-in design cars in the final. Let's go. Hashtag, let's go 745 and the 57. So we got teammates in the field. Thank you so much for the $10, man. I appreciate it. And then Noah in the 300 Wrangler throwback to Dale Sr. He'll roll off the grid. Richard in the 314 entry. See what he has to do. And our first winner of the night, Jacob in the 383 throwback to Dale Sr. Now, he did run some Kyle Larson scheme earlier from his Credit One Bank days, but this scheme was in the thumbnail. So I'm like, no, you're going to run this. Basically, it's so nice. And then the 42P entry of Preston Pardus, all the way from P37 to P2 in that last division race to make the field. And finally, Cody in the 745 Golden Peak T Chevy. Now, the way the final race of the night is going to work, 15 laps, correct?
Yes, 15 laps. That'll be the final. The final race will be 15 laps, and cautions will be on.
All right, so final race, 15 laps. Caution flags are on and set. So pretty much everything in the settings is the same, with exception to the laps. Only 5 laps.
Format.
So we're going to have a short format. And plus, we've been here all night anyways. It's time to go. No, I'm just like, no.
Oh, yeah.
No, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. 169 people watching. Nice. Only 315 likes. Make sure to lick the like button. I can't wait to watch the playback of this. This is going to be super freaking long. Probably the longest live stream I've ever done on this channel. That'll stay up. So I can't wait to watch it again. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:10 here. Holy crap. It is 3 hours. Wow.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock where I'm at.
Holy crap. So some of you guys on the East Coast are like frothing at like, get it done. But it's a Friday. It's a Friday night. You guys have nothing to do. It's okay. All right, folks. 25 entries from the 5 divisions. Let's settle it here. Who will become the first ever Lefty Pro Series winner? And as we get the field set here on the pole, Fisher is going to be on the pole with Allen, with Brendan. And we'll go through the field really quick before we get going here. Only 15 laps to settle it all. The 44 and the 0 will start on the front row. Who do you think's going to win this? Let me know in the chat as I go through every scheme. Who will win this? I have no clue. Pretty much all the best cars all night are going to duke it out. The best of the best from tonight's stream are going to decide who will become the first ever Lefty Pro Series winner. And now, time to start your engines. I missed it! We won't get a gentleman start your engines. I'm sorry, folks. But it's okay. I barely missed it. Dang it. See, I always like to cut it close because I want it perfect. So I was 3 of 6 tonight. So 50% from the field.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's better than 0.
That's an F, but not bad.
Better than my free throw percentage, right?
Well, thank God it's not a test.
Yeah, oh yeah. You would have failed. You would have failed.
Yeah, Jared. Getting back to our BS 4-hour stream days. Definitely the longest stream on my channel for sure. Pace car,
your roots.
Pace car is about to roll in. The final race of the night. It took us just a little over 3 hours to get to the main event, but now we're here. Green flag is out. And as they hit the line, the 0 actually took the lead. The 0 got a way better restart than Fisher, and he might clear him.
Wow.
The first I've seen that, he is going to clear him.
Wow.
The first time we've seen anybody make the outside work like that on a restart all night.
Could that be a good or a bad omen? We're going to find out.
Hey, you got to go. You got to get going soon. This race has been reduced from 20 to 15 laps. So less time to make something happen. And we're about to see some 3-wide action. The 24 is going to go for it. The 44 is getting shuffled out. Now the 334 is going to get to the inside of the 0 after having that tremendous start with some help from the 24. And he'll take the lead as they hit the line. Three wide in the tri-oval. I can't say final transfer spots. Nope, not anymore. All of that doesn't matter. This is the main event. It doesn't matter. You either bring home the steering wheel or the trophy in this instance. The 60 is going to get a push from the 15 and some other cars in the back of the pack. Now it's even again. The 314 and the 24 were both behind you. They were both working together. Now they've separated. Now the 60 and the 15 have basically swapped places. And they are side by side by side amongst every car. More 3-wide action as we hit the tri-oval. 3 wide for the lead. Oh my goodness. The 24 and the 15 basically tied. They basically tied for the lead as they hit the line 3 wide. And third place, 1/1000th of a second too. Hopefully we have to finish like that.
They won it.
But that quickly deteriorated as the 24 and the 314 are going to fall back. Now the 15 is going to take command of the lead and have that much desired lane control. The Butterfinger entry going to get 3 wide with Karting World. Here comes the 745. Here comes the 197 sandwich scheme. Dale reincarnated is currently sitting in P6. Three laps down, currently on lap 4. The 42 is going to take the lead here. He'll get enough of a push from the 745. He'll get to the inside. It looks like the 42 won't be able to clear him. He won't. a lot of space on the outside lane, so you know that inside lane's going to be chugging along. Oh, we almost had a bump drafting incident. The 197 almost took himself out over the 7 there. And that'll affect the 383 Dale Earnhardt throwback as it effectively shuffled him out of line. But boy, that 197 continues to stay aggressive. He's going for the lead. At the line, the 745 barely. Or no, they tied. They tied again.
Wow. Jeez, that's the second lap. That's happened.
Perhaps this finish could be so close where we have to look at the photo finish, actually. The intervals might not be enough. As I say that, the 3 is chugging along. And the Gay the Gay Racing Podcast, the 24 and the 08 made it from all the way from last and second to last all the way to third and fourth. The 3 and the 197 kind of breaking apart a tad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a celebrity in the chat. We got Griff Dog.
Griff, dude, Griff, what's up, man? I hope you're enjoying your life, bro. I wish you were back on YouTube like that, but totally understand why. Hope life is treating you well, man. An NR2003 legend amongst us, folks.
I want him to know that he's inspired exactly what's happening right now.
Pretty much.
Like this is pretty much all him, man.
Yeah. And speaking of inspiration, that 3X scheme seems to be inspired as he'll jostle for the lead here. Or nope, never mind. Didn't get a big enough run. Oh, now the top 2. They're separated a tad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because now the 08, the 24, the 98, and pretty much everyone else is going to get that huge run.
Boy.
Six laps complete. 6 of 15.
I got a bad feeling, man. Something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen.
And
those guys,
we're not gonna like it.
Yeah, those guys.
Keep an eye on that 12 car, dude.
Yeah, those guys were on the outside lane there, and then they immediately went back to the bottom. The 12 Hudson Hornet throwback. He caused all the problems in the first race. Was able to somehow race his way into the main event, and is currently P4 as they enter 3. There is nobody on top, nobody at the top at the moment. 3 cars, the 197, the 98, and the 24, are going to be left out to dry. Oh, we had a wreck! Car upside down, caution's out.
Wow.
Oh, the racing was so good up front, we missed it. And they hit the line there too. What happened? I completely missed that. So let's see. Oh, the 8 Gay Racing Podcast. Yep. He got hooked by the 60. And here's what happens. And then he hooks the 9. Barely hooks the 9. You hate that. When a guy just looks like he's about to make it through it. Ends up getting hooked like that. And we had our big one.
That was a nasty accident.
But that just goes to show how well the racing was. It was so tremendous up front that I didn't notice we had a wreck until the packs were separated. I was like, wait a minute. Where's everybody else? Let's get a look at the replay here. Yeah, that poor 9 just barely got tapped.
Shades of Fox Sports.
And the 44 who led for the most part in the last race, fortunately, will not have the same luck. We'll get an onboard view this time from the 8. It was probably just another case of just trying to be too aggressive.
Another reminder, there is no damage.
Yeah, no damage though, so not gonna affect anything.
Just gonna rack them back up.
Yeah, just rack them and stack them back up for the final laps of tonight's main event. And they will hit the line, 8 laps complete. Yellow flag still waving. And by the time we get this race restarted, we will probably more than likely have 5 laps to go.
Not a lot of time to get anywhere.
So it's not a whole lot of time if you're in the back, but if you're up front...
Crucial restart time.
If you're up front, it's perfect.
Yep. Oh boy. You know what? I got my money. I'm P money.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't have my money on anybody. You just don't know at this point. Just we've had such competitive races tonight. Pretty much everybody's been a contender, it seems like, or at least most of the field. Just got to get a shot at this Lefty Pro Series truck. Oh, it's beautiful. Got to get one last view of it before we end off tonight's stream. The lights are still on, however, though, as other cars are trying to get caught back up.
Boy.
It has been a fantastic race. I got to ask you, Lefty, what has been your most favorite race thus far tonight?
Favorite by far, again, K2 put
K2.
So K2 put on that show.
Yeah, the other races have been good, but nothing has topped the K2.
K2.
So
something else. K2 deserves its own night.
And by the way, guys, this stream will go into the NR2003 playlist, so it will be available for playback. So if you do want to rewatch all 6 races, you can do so at any time, only on BFM. Now, as far as the Lefty Pro Series is concerned, Lefty, any future plans for any more events?
I do have more events planned. As far as this stream goes, I will find a way to shorten it, maybe put it into 2 separate nights. I am planning on running specifically plate tracks. I know how 1.5 miles and sometimes, especially road courses, can be with AI races.
Yeah.
It can be pretty boring. I like to keep tracks that are exciting and will pretty much be a simulated lottery. Short tracks can produce that sometimes, but it's primarily the plate tracks that you get this type of racing, this kind of unexpected sort of element to it. So
pretty much the most entertaining.
Expect big tracks. Yeah, expect big tracks in the future. Just gonna depend on if school lets me. Yeah. I mean, the hard part's out of the way. Getting everyone sorted, getting everyone in, and once this is over, if anyone was missed, please make sure you DM me in Discord.
Yeah, we'll make up for it. We promise.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure you are in. So there's plenty of room left in the divisions. So I'll think about opening up to some new entries, but it will be capped. I'm not going to open up another division.
Yeah.
That's.
We already have, dude. 5 divisions is already enough as is.
We've already done. We're almost going on 4 hours worth of streaming. We cannot.
Yeah.
We cannot have.
That would just add an extra hour. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Lights are off on top of the Lefty Pro Series pace truck. Lap 11 we are currently on, so we will have 4 laps to go. So that is it.
Do we have any cars a lap down at all?
Let me check. Actually, we have 3 at the moment that are a lap down.
Must have been the cars that flipped upside down.
Yeah, but from the looks of it,
that's the only thing that'll put you down is being unable to move.
Yeah, basically, if you're on your roof or stuck on the apron too. I've noticed that tonight as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But lucky for us, from the looks of it, these lap cars are at the very tail end of the field, so no lap cars will be a factor in tonight's finish. Hopefully.
Never know.
But right now, your top 5, the 3X, the 08, the 12 Hudson Hornet throwback, the 197, and the 00. But anybody can win, except the ones who are a lap down. So 20 of the 25 participants have a shot. The pace truck is in for the final time tonight. It's all come down to this, the main event, the final 4 laps. Green flag is out. We immediately have people moving. The 08's going to move to the top immediately before we even hit the finish line. The 12 Hudson Hornet. He's going to be the only one on the bottom. Who's going to go with him? The 15, the 32 in the back, the 42 are going to go to the bottom immediately, and maybe the 3 is thinking about doing the same, but not enough cars yet. Not enough cars to do that. You can tell he's a little hesitant. The Hudson Hornet might have the run as they enter 3. Oh, the 197 barely clips. He barely got into the 08. Remember, if a caution comes out, that is the race. The 3 will have his own lane control. The Hudson Hornet buying his time, trying to wait for that marquee run to show up. He might get it now. The 3's in front of him. 3 laps to go. See some more jostling in the back for position. They seem to not be a factor, though. If you are not in the top 10, you might as well kiss your chances bye-bye. Here we go. The Hudson Hornet, the famous Hudson Hornet, trying to lead for the first time tonight, but he won't have enough help on the bottom, it looks like. Is he going to be able to still stay side by side? They get formed up again. They are dead even as they come off of turn 4. They're going to have more cars hitching the bottom, though. Oh, the outside lane doesn't look like it's going to be in good shape. We'll have to find out. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, there is definitely not enough cars in this field to get a high line formed with enough cars. You have to be on the bottom regardless.
Well, as you say that, more cars have actually moved to the top. It's actually helping them out, actually. So we're seeing some even racing happening at the moment. The Hudson Hornet leads them down the Daytona backstretch. The 42 trying to look to the inside of the 745. Could the 3 have just lost this race? We'll find out as they come off of turn 4. Unless a wreck happens now, we will get this entire race in and we'll have a finish going full speed. White flag is out, final lap in the Lefty Pro Series opener. Could the Hudson Hornet win after causing all the chaos in his divisional race, barely etching out for P5? Could he possibly win in the Hudson Hornet? The 42 and the 98 have other plans, however. It's looking like it might be 3 wide. Never mind. The 42 is going to get the run. Is the 42 going to dip down to the bottom? Yes, he is. The 42 is going to have help. They are even. They are dead even once again. And here we go. The race to the finish. The 42 looks like he's going to clear him. He will. The 42. It's Babe Ruth and Butterfinger. They're going to win the first ever Lefty Pro Series event. Nasshawk in the 42 Babe Ruth Butterfinger entry is going to score his first ever Lefty Pro Series event.
Wow.
On a final lap pass, the 12 Hudson Hornet, I thought he might have had that in the going, just needed to practice the lane control we've seen. And unfortunately, the 42 pulled out the last second and won the race. Let's take a look at that race-winning move right there and see what happened there. Wow. So really,
the hard left to get down to that bottom line. Like I said, that bottom line is where you want to be. If you're leading it, you want to stay there.
So here we go. Here's the finish. Here's the race to the win. He was on the outside there too. Saw a lane was forming. The 98 almost got turned by the 8 there, entering 3. Luckily they didn't wreck, and it ended up helping the 42 take this victory tonight. And he was able to get a push there, and at that very moment, the 42 knows, I've won this race. He was able to get the push from the 98 and the 8 and clear the 12. Unbelievable night of racing.
A long night.
yeah, a long night. Well, it's still 8 o'clock for me, but yeah, for those on the East Coast. And
I gotta drive to Bristol now, man.
Oh yeah, that's right, you do. Oh yeah,
boy.
We'll make sure we
We'll
get
make
sure we get going. We'll make sure we get out of here. But no, congratulations, the 42 of Nasshawk.
Donder Nasshawk.
You are a Pro Series, a Lefty Pro Series winner, and also an NR 2003 Madness winner, because this was technically an NR 2003 special. So
Indeed
we'll
it
add you
was.
to the list. So I believe that makes him the 6th or 5th different winner in the series history. So we'll have to crunch the numbers on that. But oh my goodness, what a race! That
3.5
was
hours.
awesome. Now, Lefty, what were your thoughts on tonight, man? That was crazy.
It was about what I expected. I expected just as much chaos as was shown. I was expecting it to be a bit shorter. Probably had to do with the cautions, but I think for the future, I think we'll definitely keep plate racing as the primary focus. We'll dabble a little bit with short tracks if we can, but I'm really happy we got to get this going. I know a lot of people were depending on this to happen. I know a lot of people were really, really upset that it didn't get started when it wanted to. So I owe it to you guys to make sure it was getting started. And I'll make sure it keeps going for as long as I possibly can.
Oh yeah, and also expect to see some events on your own channel as well.
Yes, yeah, I'll be doing a couple on my own channel. I really, really appreciate you, man, for allowing me to debut it here, because I know you got a lot of subs, a lot of people get eyes on it, and I'm pretty sure everybody who were in the series really appreciated being on such a big platform.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, man. Well, thank you so much for letting me run it on here too, letting me act a fool all night, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Now, really quick, Noah, I know you have to head out early, so what I do at the end of these streams is basically I just let the NR2003 outro just play in its entirety. So if you want to say anything really quick before you have to head out, now's the chance.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm sorry it took so long to get this going. I know. I kind of dove headfirst in this, not expecting what to do. A lot of people probably didn't have their car show up tonight, and I understand that. I'll get it fixed. Just make sure you let me know. There's a lot of people involved in this, and the primary point for this was to showcase the great designers that don't have much of a name for themselves. They want to get out there and show themselves and be a part of something big. And that's what my goal was for this. It wasn't just for AI racing. It wasn't just for, the whole gig was to showcase your skill, or to showcase your friend's skill, or bring attention to a designer by having them design what you want. And there's a lot of people who popped off on this car set. There's a lot of people who did a fantastic job. And I'm super, super, super proud of you guys. You guys did a fantastic job. I promise I'll be a little more persistent on this. I'm a busy person, so yeah. I'll do what I can to make sure this keeps going and it stays afloat, and I'll make sure everyone's in correctly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely have to. We'll have to have the Lefty Pro Series on BFM again sometime though. Down the road, we have to do it again together. This was awesome, man.
I'll make sure it's a bit shorter.
Appreciate it, bro. Well, I appreciate you doing this tonight, man. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lefty, for putting this together. I know the chat appreciates it, and just have fun in Dirt Bristol, and hopefully you end up getting some cup tickets.
Yeah, exactly. I hope I don't get wet either.
Yeah. Hopefully you stay dry, but I don't know. It's not looking good. I don't know yet. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
You never know, man. But Lefty, it's been a pleasure, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
Of course. Thank you.
All right, bro. You have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, later. Wow. That is another NR2003 Madness stream in the books. This was a special edition one. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to tonight's stream. I mean, we still have over 100 people watching. The races are over. Y'all are still tuned in. I love it. More NR2003 streams will be happening down the road. I know I've said that. I've said this countless times before, but it's true. I like to spread them out though. It's just my thing, whether it's with uploads and all that stuff too. So let me know what race you guys want to see next at what track, or if you want to see the Pro Lefty series, back on the channel sooner rather than later. So we'll see. But anyways, appreciate you guys tuning in. We went over 3.5 hours yelling at AI cars, make left turns. See, I wouldn't have never dreamed this as a kid, to be able to have the opportunity to stream on such a big platform, and just watching NASCAR with you guys, whether it's live reaction streams or videos and stuff like that. Like, just this whole entire deal is a blessing, and I fucking love you guys. Sorry I cussed there, but it's true. I love you guys. Appreciate it. Anyways, that'll do it for another edition of NR2003 Madness on BFM. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time. Cue the outro.